The schools participating in this football game are members of the Arkansas Activities Association as authorized by their school board. The administrators of these schools have helped to write the rules and regulations that govern participation of students in competitive activities for the schools that are members of the AAA. The Arkansas Activities Association, which is sponsoring this football game, is a voluntary, nonprofit educational association of some 500 junior and senior public and private high schools of Arkansas. The regulations which guide these events are adopted by the schools themselves and determine the type of program they believe to be most desirable for high school youth. The Arkansas Activities Association is one of 50 state organizations that belong to the National Federation of High School Associations. This association formulates policies, game rules, and standards for inter-school competition. The schools of Arkansas have adopted these rules on eligibility which correspond to those recommended by the National Federation. The Arkansas Activities Association recognizes that athletes represent more than themselves in athletic competition. They represent their team, their fellow students, their teachers, and the community. Athletes who display good sportsmanship reflect high moral standards.
All right, welcome Hornet fans to Maumelle Hornet football presented by Natural State Sports. This broadcast tonight is brought to you by Dio Vanucci and Cornerstone Home Lending. For all of your home lending needs, be sure to get a hold of Dio. Text 36260. Text Dio to 36260 for all your home lending needs today. It is senior night, and we are live from Maumelle for the final regular season matchup of the season between your Maumelle Hornets and the winless Watson Chapel Wildcats. Coming up on the Maumelle Sports Network pregame show, we're going to preview tonight's matchup with the Wildcats and give you our 4 keys to a Hornet victory. But first, it's senior night. When we come back to the Hornets' Nest, we'll have all the senior night festivities for you live here on the broadcast.
You ready for this? Home field advantage is such a huge deal in football, and I think it's a huge deal in the mortgage world too. That's why, you know, we're a local company. We have in-house processing and underwriting, and that enables me to make sure that my customers have a great experience from kickoff to the closing table. That's just what we want to do, is give them a great experience.
With Cornerstone Home Lending, you'll always have the home field advantage. Text DIO to 36260 to get started today.
At American Pie Pizza, we use only the best and freshest ingredients to ensure the product we put on your table is at its peak for your enjoyment. Our pizzas are thin crust and considered by some as the best around. And as a locally owned small business, our goal has always been to provide a great product at a great price and give back to our local communities. This is why we are excited to be the host of Hornets Live every Tuesday night during football season. Come see us at 7 p.m. every Tuesday and get the latest scoop on your Hornets while enjoying the best pizza, salads, wings, and sandwiches in Central Arkansas. And don't forget about our daily lunch specials and trivia nights on Thursdays from 7 to 9 p.m. So come see us at 9709 Maumelle Boulevard. Call in your order at 501-758-8800. Order online at www.ampiepizza.com.
So you know how in the fourth quarter of a football game, when the game's on the line, it actually gets kind of stressful. And that's not how a home loan process should be. When you're a week away from closing, which is the fourth quarter, you shouldn't have stress. And that's what at Cornerstone we want to take away. We want that to be a stress-free experience for you. We want it to be that blowout victory.
Text DIO to 36260 to get started on the home mortgage process today.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Maumelle Sports Network and tonight's broadcast of Senior Night for your 2022 Hornets. And we are looking forward to this one as we are ready for another week of football, trying to get the bad taste of the last 2 weeks out of our mouth. And let's honor these seniors here tonight live and see if we can get a big victory. So we will get things going here. We're going to start with the football team, obviously, so that they can get in and get their recognition and head in and get ready for this football game. But we are looking forward to honoring our seniors as you can see them making their way onto the field. And say big thanks to our camera folks. My wife, Kristen Henson, will have everything from here up on top. And, of course, our buddy Matt Rush will have everything down on the field. So we see all these seniors, a huge senior class. It's brought a lot to this football team, brought a lot to this program. And this season has not gone the way that we really wanted it to go to this point, but still a lot to play for. Victory tonight, and we are the 4 seed in the 5A state playoffs, and we'll match up with either Greenbrier or Valonia in a couple of weeks. But we'll get to that when that time comes. Right now, we're going to celebrate all of these seniors as we look down there. I see all of our guys. Some guys we're really going to miss, and pretty excited to have Coach Pittman in the house tonight as Coach Sam Pittman of the Razorbacks is here taking in senior night festivities as well as Coach Kennedy. And so excited to have them here in the house. And I bet we get to hear a few hog calls before this evening's over as Pittman here. And it's kind of fun to have Pittman here with us as there's some other guys here that with some size and some stature that may be able to catch the eye of Coach Sam Pittman. So as we wait and see all of our Hornet seniors, again, a big senior class for these Hornets, a class that we will miss dearly as we go forward into 2023, but we've got some unfinished business left here in the season for 2022. So there'll be a football banquet as well later in the year, as I was talking to Coach Horton about that earlier. Excited to have that. You see our band out there as well. And so we will, of course, start with our football players. And it'll be football, then we'll get the band, the cheer, and then the cross-country golf and tennis teams. So, again, huge thanks to the class of 2022 and all that they have poured into Maumelle High School and their time here. And, again, I see big baby Andrew Chamley and the rest of our football guys down there, big Kelby Forte as well. And just looking forward to one final night. An update before we even get into things. Rod will not be on the field tonight. Injury sustained last week against Whitehall is going to keep him out for one more week, but he will be ready to go for playoff time. So we'll be excited to have him back. And back on the field, the best wide receiver in 5A. It's kind of hard not to get to see him out there on senior night tonight. But he may come up here and join us in the booth, and if he does, we'll let Rod get his broadcasting debut here with us tonight with Andy and I, as Andy is making his way here to the stadium. So we will have Andy joining us here before long. We've got our seniors ready. I'm going to try to make sure I can hear our buddy Aaron and keep up with him as he goes through our seniors. I would assume we'll start down there with Max Pace, but we'll let you know as we get going here in just a minute. Yeah, they're going to start with one, I would assume, and work their way across. All right, we are starting our senior festivities. First Hornet football senior of the night, number 1, Maxwell Pace. Max is a 4-year letterman and is escorted tonight by Rebecca Allen and Christopher Pace. Next senior, number 2, Ethan Taylor. Ethan is a 2-year letterman and is escorted by Jackie McMillan and Elliott Taylor. Number 4, and I don't see Ethan down there, but it's number 4, senior Caleb Epperson. Caleb is a 3-year letterman and is escorted by LaTanya Mayweather and Alan Mayweather. Next senior, number 5, Nico Davier. Nico is a 4-year letterman and is escorted by Anthony Boult, Kevin Brooks, Veronica Davier, and Patrick Davier. And I'll let you, I don't have the live feed directly in front of me, so I'm going to do my best to stick with them. Our other senior, and I'm not sure how his number got left off of here, but his number 6, Roderick Watts. There's number 7, Hunter Specht. Hunter is a 3-year letterman and is escorted by Monica Morris and David Specht. Number 8, C.J. Murphy. C.J. is a 4-year letterman and escorted by Aretha Brown, Shavarius Gaston, and Cranston Murphy. Number 9, Desmond Williams. Desmond is a 3-year letterman and is escorted by Delvis Williams. Are you sticking with me now? Dez is down there. He's right. There's 8. Dez is on the 40. Directly behind. He's second row on the 40. All right, sorry guys, some technical difficulties. But, all right, our next senior of the evening will be number 14, Maurice Mosby. Maurice Mosby is a 4-year letterman and is escorted by Kavosha Mosby and Maurice Mosby Sr. Our next senior is going to be number 16, John Brookhagen. John is a 4-year letterman and is escorted by Felicia Accord and John Brookhagen. Our next senior is going to be number 20, Jesse Knight. Jesse is a 3-year letterman and is escorted tonight by Robin Knight and Jimmy Jones. Our next Hornet senior, number 23, Skylar McClure. Skylar is a 2-year letterman and is escorted by Carolyn McClure and Myron McClure. $58. Sorry. Our next senior is going to be number 58, Jordan Harrison. Jordan is a 3-year letterman and is escorted by Gloria Harris and Christopher Harris. 60, yeah. Our next senior, number 60, Michael Wilson. Michael is a 2-year letterman and is escorted by Michael Brown. 62. Our next senior, number 62, Braden Yancey. Braden is a 3-year letterman and is escorted by Sarah McCaster. Our next senior, number 63, Richard Johnson. Richard is a 3-year letterman and escorted by Jamie Allen. Number 65 is our next senior, Kelby Forte. Kelby is a 4-year letterman and is escorted by Alicia Bush Forte and Anthony Forte. Our next senior, number 70, Kevin Hamilton. Kevin is a 3-year letterman and is escorted by Jocelyn Scott and Nell Scott. Our number 72, our next senior, Andrew Big Baby Chambley. Andrew is a 4-year letterman and is escorted by Sherry Chambley and Jonathan Chambley. Number 74, Caleb Stroud. And all our players are starting to make their way off the field, so we apologize. Caleb is a 3-year letterman and escorted by Chris Stroud. Number 84, Jalen Williams. Jalen is playing his first year with the Hornet and is escorted by Renee Williams and Ramsey Williams. And number 85, Jordan Watson. Jordan is a 2-year letterman and escorted by Sonia Cato. Graceland Ziegler is the Hornets manager, and she is escorted by Casey Ziegler. All right, sorry, guys. We will jump over to our band members, and I will let our camera person, let Kristen, make her way over to our first band member, and we'll go through with our band members. Have got very long introductions over here, so this will take us a minute. So, all right, our first senior band member is going to be Ainsley Atchison. Ainsley is escorted by her parents, Andrea Hopper, John Atchison, and Joy Atchison. Ainsley plays the flute and is a 3-year letterman. Ainsley also plays tenor saxophone and sings in the MHS Jazz Band. In addition to her success at a regional level, Ainsley earned placement in the 2020 Arkansas All-State Symphonic Band and earned a superior rating at state solo and ensemble. Ainsley's favorite band memories are from 7th grade as a member of the MMS Stinger Jazz Band. Our next Hornets senior band member is going to be Noni Ashanti. Noni is unable to attend tonight, but she also plays saxophone and bass guitar in the MHS marching concert and jazz bands. Noni, always willing to help others and serve the band, has been a vital part of our program. We wish her the best in her future endeavors. Our next Hornet band senior is Avery Reese Champion. Avery is escorted by her parents, Kim and Rand Champion. Avery plays the flute and is a 4-year letterman. She also had the honor of being a flute section leader this year. Avery's favorite band memory is the 2019 show, The Cure, specifically when the band received a superior rating at the state marching contest. After high school, she plans to major in biology in order to pursue a career in the medical field as a pediatrician. Our next band member is number 4 is Isaiah Malik Joshua Crossgrove. Isaiah is escorted by his parents, Nicole Robinson and Patrick Robinson. Isaiah, 4-year letterman, plays the tenor saxophone and currently serves as one of the Maumelle High School marching band drum majors for the 3rd consecutive year. After high school, Isaiah plans on attending the illustrious Jackson State University while marching with the Sonic Boom of the South. He plans on majoring in anatomy to become a paramedic. Casey Cutting. Casey Cutting is escorted by Janet Cutting and Jack Cutting. Casey plays the flute and is a 4-year letterman. Casey also enjoys playing the piano, bass, and electric guitar in her free time. Casey's favorite band memories from the 2019 Cure show when we got ones for the first time at state marching contest. Our next band member, Kimberly Nicole Gilreath. Kimberly is escorted by parents Cordell and Kim Gilreath. Kimberly is a 4-year letterman and has served as a trombone section leader for 3 years. She has consistently achieved all region honors and received superior ratings at region and state solo and ensemble. Kimberly's favorite band memory is the dance break in the 2018 Speakeasy show. After graduation, she plans to attend Jackson State University and major in pre-med biology with aspirations to be an I can't even say what she wants to be. That's how unsmart I am. Our next band senior is Mariah Rose Grace. Mariah is escorted by her mother, Rosalind Hall, and her father, Ronte Shepard. Mariah, a 4-year letterman, plays the flute in her 2nd year as a color guard captain. Her favorite band memories are from the 2019 The Cure show and receiving all ones. The experience served as a reminder of how truly strong and brave those with cancer, the survivors, and the fallen are. After high school, Mariah plans to attend the University of Memphis to pursue a career in clinical child psychology. Jacob Antonio Johnson is our next band senior. Jacob is escorted by his mother, Kimberly Stone. Jacob has been in the band since 7th grade and is now one of the current drum majors. He plays the alto saxophone and is a 4-year letterman. Jacob's favorite band memory is his 10th grade show, The Cure, because it was a major step in the Maumelle High Band, and we received all ones at state. After high school, Jacob plans to attend Southern University A&M and major in biology or nursing to become a physician's assistant. Our next band senior is Carly Elizabeth Joyner. Carly is escorted by her parents, Bill and Amanda Joyner. Carly plays the trumpet, has been a section leader for high brass for 2 years, and is a 4-year letterman. Her favorite memory of the band is when they performed their show, The Cure, at the 2019 Arkansas State Marching Contest, and feeling the impact that the show had on viewers. After high school, she hopes to attend the University of Central Arkansas to double major in computer science and cybersecurity. Our next band senior is Cameron Jewel Joyner. Cameron is escorted by her parents, Bill and Amanda Joyner. Cameron plays the flute and is a 4-year letterman. She has received multiple superior ratings at region and state solo and ensemble and has made the senior all-region band multiple times. She serves as a flute section leader as well as the stage manager for Maumelle High School's Stagecraft program. Cameron's favorite band memories include the traditions each class leaves behind. Our next band senior is Ethan Tyler Kaiser. Ethan is escorted by his parents Robert Kaiser and Melissa Kaiser. Ethan plays the bass clarinet and is a 4-year letterman. He will always remember that in 2019, after a competition, the band celebrated so much from earning straight ones that we broke the trophy. Our next band senior, Nyla Lorene Lovett. Nyla is escorted by her parents, Tharwat and Brian Lovett. Nyla plays the alto saxophone, soprano saxophone, piano, and is a 4-year letterman in the MHS concert, marching, and jazz bands. Nyla has consistently achieved all region honors and received multiple superior ratings at solo and ensemble. In addition to serving as saxophone section leader, Nyla is also the master carpenter in the Maumelle High School Stagecraft program. Her favorite band memories are the marching competitions and sectionals with the saxophones. Our next band senior, Jeffrey McPeak. Jeffrey is escorted by his father, Chad. Jeffrey, a 4-year letterman, plays percussion and has served as the front ensemble section leader for 2 years. Jeffrey has earned placement multiple times in the all-region band and orchestra. Jeffrey has fond memories of the 2019 Cure marching show. Our next band senior, Jacoby Deshaun Oliver. Jacoby is escorted by his mother, Tamika Brewer. Jacoby, a 4-year letterman and member of the MHS Color Guard, who plays the alto sax. Jacoby's favorite band memory is being welcomed back after briefly attending Melissa High, where he earned second place at the UIL State Open Class Marching Band Contest. His other accomplishments include attending the 2021 Arkansas Governor's School, serving as the mayor of the Maumelle Youth Council, and is involved with 8 other school activities such as archery and theater. After high school, Jacoby plans to attend Columbia University to major in theater and minor in public relations with hopes of becoming an actor. Our next Maumelle band senior, Kaylin Lenora Reynolds. Kaylin is escorted by her parents, Jane Whitcomb and Greg Reynolds. Kaylin is the clarinet section leader and is a 4-year letterman. She has consistently earned placement in the all-region band and earned multiple solo and ensemble awards. Her favorite band memories are from the 2018 and 2019 shows Speakeasy and The Cure. Our next band senior, Tommy Summers. Tommy is escorted by his parents, Stephen and Mariah Summers. Tommy plays the marching snare drum and is a 4-year letterman. Tommy is a lead snare in the MHS drumline and former drum set player in the jazz band. Tommy's favorite band memories have been jamming out and getting into shenanigans with the drumline. Our next band senior, Solomon Antoine Jason Shorter II. Solomon, son of Crystal Shorter and the late Solomon Shorter, is escorted by his aunt Cheryl and grandmother Buela Johnson. Solomon plays the alto and bari saxophone and is a 2nd-year letterman. He is part of the Color Guard, and his favorite band memory is Bryant's 2021 Marching Invitational. His plans after graduation are to attend the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff and major in pre-medicine. His career goal is to become a neurologist. Our next band senior, Balin Casey Whitner. Balin is escorted by her father, Damon Whitener, and mother, Christy Whitener. Balin plays the flute and is a Color Guard captain. She is a 4-year letterman. She enjoys reading and working at Cedar Heights Christian Daycare. Balin's favorite memory is when the band received all ones at the state marching contest in 2019. After high school, Balin plans to attend the University of Central Arkansas and receive her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. She hopes to become a neonatal nurse. Our next band senior is Jacob Willis. Jacob is escorted by his parents, and Jacob is a percussionist in the MHS band. He has played a variety of percussion instruments over the years, but his favorite band moments come from playing crash cymbals with the drumline. Our next band senior, Jaden Carl Wyrick. Jaden is escorted by his mother, Kalila. Jaden, a 4-year letterman, has played tuba in the Maumelle band program since the 6th grade. Jaden has fond memories of the band and the friendships he has made over the years. Upon graduation, Jaden plans to attend a trade school in order to become a welder. His favorite memories are traveling out of town, as well as meeting the other bands and watching their shows. Other band seniors, Kevin Hamilton and Kelby Forte, were recognized with the MHS Hornet football team. All right, have we moved on to the cheerleaders yet? Okay, well, I wasn't sure how quickly to move through that. So, and then I got distracted by the fact that there's Arkansas Razorback coaches sitting about 6 feet to my left. So that kind of threw me off as Coach Kennedy's in my peripheral vision over here. So that was a little bit of a surprise. Maybe we can get them to jump over here for a little bit. All right. Y'all want to go ahead and move on to the next? We'll go to the cheerleaders next. I'm just hoping that I'm guessing we continue to go from right to left. Was that seemingly right on that one? Staying right to left? Okay. All right, well, let's start with our first senior varsity cheerleader then. All right. Our first senior varsity cheerleader is going to be Sydney Childers. Sydney is being escorted by her mom, Tracy Childers, and her dad, Daniel Childers. Sydney is a one-year varsity letterman on the MHS varsity cheer team. And after high school, Sydney plans to attend the University of Arkansas at Fayetteville and major in health sciences. Our next senior cheerleader, Ashton Dean. Ashton is being escorted by her mother, Cody Towery, and her father, Marcel Dean. Ashton was recognized as an All-American cheerleader, and this is her second year on the MHS cheer team. This is Ashton's first year as varsity letterman. Our next senior varsity cheerleader, Abby Jane Smith. Abby is being escorted by her mother, Valerie Smith, and her father, Scott Smith. Abby was honored as an All-American cheerleader, and she is a three-year letterman on the varsity cheer team where she is a captain. After high school, Abby plans to go to either the University of Arkansas or the University of Alabama to pursue a degree in international and global studies with hopes of becoming an international relations officer. Our next senior varsity cheerleader, Rhino Stevenson. Rhino is being escorted by her father, Mike Stevenson, and her mother, Melissa Van Landingham. Rhino earned the honor of being named an All-American cheerleader, and this is her second year on the varsity cheer team where she is captain. Rhino is a two-year varsity letterman. After high school, Rhino plans to attend Arkansas State University to obtain a degree in exercise science in hopes of becoming a physical therapist. Our next senior varsity cheerleader, Jolie Thomas. Jolie is being escorted by her mother, Joni Thomas. This is Jolie's fourth year on the MHS varsity competition team, and she is a three-year varsity letterman. Jolie was recognized as an All-American cheerleader. After high school, Jolie plans to attend Ouachita Baptist University, where she plans to major in nursing. Our next senior varsity cheerleader, Kirsten Vaughn. Kirsten is being escorted by her mother, Keisha Vaughn, and her brother, Drake Merriweather. Kirsten is a four-time All-American cheerleader, a three-year varsity letterman, vice president of student council, and captain of Maumelle High School's varsity cheer team. After high school, Kirsten plans to attend Spelman College, where she will study biology and dance. Kirsten plans to become a sports medicine primary care physician. All right, that is all of our cheerleaders, seniors. And I am guessing I've got a whole list here of cross-country, tennis, and golf, but I feel like there's not that many people out there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is there 8 people on that back line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7. Okay, I'm missing one. I don't know which one I'm missing, but we'll try this. Y'all want to work your way back. Our first senior cross-country member is going to be Jacob Blackburn. I don't think that's Jacob. We're a little out of the loop on exactly this layout. I know we got most of it, but it's hard to hear what they're doing out there, so I'm just trying to do my own thing up here. But I do only see 7 on that back line. I'm going to just go through this group here. Oh, that may actually be Jacob Blackburn. Okay, so our first senior cross-country member will be Jacob Blackburn. Jacob is a 4-year letterman and is escorted by Lisa and Michael Blackburn. Our next cross-country senior, Stephen Boland. Stephen is a 4-year letterman and is escorted by Elaine and Ray Boland. Our next cross-country senior is going to be Thomas Naylor. Thomas is a 4-year letterman and is escorted by Michelle and Tommy Naylor. Our next cross-country senior, Tyler Stivers. Tyler is a 2-year letterman and is escorted by Shona and Scott Stivers. Our only tennis senior is going to be Kojadian Tyler. Kojadian is a 4-year letterman and is escorted by LaShundra and Derek Tyler. Now we'll jump to golf, and our senior golf members. Our first senior golf member is Cole Clausen. Cole is a 3-year letterman and is escorted by Amanda and Joshua Clausen. Our next senior golf member is going to be Channing Foster Monroe. Channing participated in his first year with the team, and he is escorted by Kirby Foster. And our last senior golf member is Carter Polzak. Carter is a 4-year letterman and is escorted by Kim and Lawrence Polzak. Now, I remember that Polzak name from the baseball team. I remember getting it wrong. I got it right because it's like they spelled it out for me right there, Polzak, like they did on the broadcast that night. So, all right, that is going to do it for our senior festivities from up here. We are going to take a break because I can feel the breath of my buddy Jim Ashley breathing right down the back of my neck. So I'm going to see what Jim's needing, and we'll be right back with our Maumelle Sports Network pregame show. All right, welcome back, Hornet fans, to the Maumelle Sports Network pregame show. And let me introduce you to the rest of our crew. Getting those on-field views is my guy, Matt Rush. Getting you that bird's-eye view from up here in the press box is my wife, Kristen Henson. And I want to say a special thanks to my buddy, Will Watkins, for breaking out of the hospital, making his way up here. He's working at a 5-star level, which he has to be because we got a 5-star head coach in this booth next to us.
Yes, we do.
And just like that, I bring in the last member of our crew, my broadcast partner, Andy Gates. Now that Andy's done staring into that booth next to us, it's bothering me that I can see Coach Pittman in this glass as a reflection every time I start talking. I look up, and there's Coach Kennedy and Coach Pittman. Pretty cool to have those guys here tonight.
A large man is what that is.
Yeah, was very appreciative of Coach Pittman's time. I got to chat with him for a little bit down on the sidelines in pregame, so that was pretty neat. As a huge Razorback fan, that was kind of cool. So
you're a huge Razorback fan?
You wouldn't know it.
No,
so,
not you.
But yeah, man, looking forward to this one. This is a get right game, Andy. This is
you got to get it all right.
Let's forget about these last 2 weeks, and let's feel much better after this going into what we finally get as a bye week in Week 10. So looking forward to that. But previewing this one, Maumelle leads the all-time series 2-1, winning last year's game 41-32. And let's just be honest right now, this is not a good Watson Chapel football team.
No, it's not at all.
0-7 on the year, 0-3 in conference. They have struggled. And this is going to be a tough 0-4. Sorry, this is going to be a tough one for Watson Chapel. But that being said, Watson Chapel seems to play this Maumelle team pretty close every year. Doesn't matter what happens. I would not be surprised to see some chatter going on the field. We'll probably want to keep an eye on number 20 and who he's talking to throughout this game.
Everybody.
But, This one will be a fun one. You see over there, that's a very small crew. You look at your roster, it doesn't even fit 2 pages. This is a Watson Chapel team going through some things. And the Hornets, as we said earlier in the year when they got to try to kind of exercise some demons in that homecoming game against BB, this tonight feels about the same way to me.
Exorcism ready to happen for Halloween.
And, of course, it's a beautiful, windy night again.
No way.
So the disappointing part, I know you asked me about this, and we'll talk about this some in our Heart of Grace Outdoors 4 Keys, but before we get there, one big piece of news, and I want to say this too. One, we're missing Big Roderick Watts tonight. He was injured last week in the Whitehall game, and him and I were talking. He's super disappointed, and the number one reason we're standing there, Pittman and Kennedy are standing right over our left shoulder, and Rod goes, "This would have to be the night that I have to miss, the night that he's here." I said, "Yeah," and so Rod ran over there and introduced himself to Pittman. I said, "We'll get your video out. Maybe Pittman will see that. That'll help us out a little bit." So, it does suck. The wind may keep things. I talked to Horton a little bit in pregame. I think we're probably going to see the ball on the ground a lot more tonight. And let's be honest, again, and you don't want this mindset as a team, but us up here in this booth, we can think this way. We want this game over at halftime.
Yeah.
We're looking at this, and from our perspective, Weston comes into this game, he's beat up. I was talking with his parents before in pregame. He's got a pretty nasty, gnarly, bruised up knee. Thankfully, no structural damage. He is going to play tonight. But, again, I think the same hope is there. Let's get to halftime. Let's have a nice big lead, and then let's let these guys rest because we got 2 weeks before we play again. So a big key to this one, honestly, is just getting out of this one healthy. So before we get started with our national anthem, which should start any minute, we'll jump into our Heart of Grace Outdoors 4 keys to victory. Number one, it's key number one each week. Start fast. 3 and out on defense and points, or take the ball first and get points. Either way, score early and score often, and let's just not let this Watson Chapel team hang around at all.
No need for that.
Number two, and this is for 2 reasons, but no Rod tonight. So establish the run game early, but also because of the wind. I think in a game like this, it'd be kind of cool to be able to see guys like Dez and Hunter really get to take off, and maybe even Rogers have a big game. But I think key to more to anything here is let's just get out of this game healthy. Let's get the W, obviously, but let's get this running game early. I know last week we talked about the Whitehall game. We see those 3 guys get 10-plus touches each.
Yeah.
I think it's the same thing tonight. We want to see all 3 of those guys get 10-plus touches. Number 3, this senior-led defensive line must set the tone on defense. These guys have got to make some noise in the backfield and really do some damage in this one, and let's hope that happens tonight. And the number 4, this is something we talk about it every week. We've been waiting on it to come, but turnovers. We need to see at least 4 turnovers out of the defense tonight.
I think we can with tonight's matchup.
I think
at least you hope so.
Yeah, I think you're playing a team that's going to give you those opportunities, number 1. And, we didn't update that. That's my fault. We had our producer was in the hospital all week. Things happen.
He broke out to get here.
Yes, he did. So, but those are our Heart of Grace Outdoors 4 keys to victory. Heart of Grace Outdoors is the place to go for your 4 keys to victory on the water. Our good friend Wes Roberts is finalizing his upcoming tournament schedule, and Natural State Sports will be there to follow all the action. So head over to Facebook and like Heart of Grace Outdoors to stay up to date. We're going to go down to the national anthem. All right. Well, Andy, let's get into our 5 games to watch for the night. And I'm going to jump over here to Hootens.com and just to have my notes in front of me.
You don't need notes.
I know it.
Brain.
But, well, I mean,
Sometimes.
honestly, most of this is pretty self-explanatory. But the first game I'm looking forward to tonight in 7A, number 6 Cabot travels to number 7 Fort Smith Northside in a game that's going to really kind of lay out the seeding in the 7A state tournament, state playoffs. And so looking forward to that one.
I'm going with Northside.
And are you down field level now, Will? Okay, we're going to let Matt do his thing down there before I keep going.
Who got ahead? What would you like to do? You want to defer to the second half? Which way? You're going to receive, so you're going to kick this way and defend the clock, right? Okay. So you guys step over here.
Your lineup, please. This
All right. Watson Chapel have won the toss. They will defer. Maumelle.
Chapel has won the toss.
Receive on this end. All right. Good fist bump. You guys have a good, safe night, okay?
The Hornets will receive to start tonight's ball.
All right, we are back as we get ready to start this. And as you see, Watson Chapel wins the opening coin flip, the first of the second half, and the Hornets are going to get on offense first. And I'll run through these real quick. Some good games across the state. Number 6, Cabot travels to number 7, Fort Smith Northside. In 6A, number 2, Benton battles number 1, Lake Hamilton, and that one's for all the marbles in 6A. Number 11, Valley View will try to knock off the number 8 and undefeated Nettleton team, and that'll be a good matchup as well. Number 3, Stuttgart travels to number 16, Lone Oak, and what was looking like a top 10 matchup early in the year should still be a good one. And then I was following these guys as I was making my way into Saline County earlier today, but the Robinson Senators head down to number 9, Ashdown, in what should be a big one. And that's going to be an interesting matchup just to see how Robinson has not lost since PA, since coming back from 20-plus points down against us.
Hot streak.
And has not lost since. And that's a team that we'll talk about this later in the broadcast, but that's a team that's going to be playing in the 5A Central more than likely next season. And they just continue to get better each week. So battles will continue with Pulaski Robinson next season. So
You just called him that name.
Yeah. Did I? I did. Oh, well, I could call them that for all the time starting next year. All right, let's get to our Hornets Live starting lineups. You know what I don't have in front of me is a starting lineup sheet.
Why not?
Told you we were completely out on this one, and I think I threw my sheet away. But starting at left tackle, Andrew Chamberlain. Left guard, Tucker Culp. Center, Braden Yancey. Right guard, Caleb Stroud. And right tackle, Kevin Hamilton. We're going to give the honorary start to number 6, Roderick Watts at wide receiver, along with Hunter Specht and our tight end, Amari Rogers. I got to believe that Dez will get the start over Rod, though, with Rod being out tonight. And in the backfield, Jordan Candler, as well as our QB1, Weston Pierce, and Jason Crawford.
You know 20's got to be in the mix there somewhere, too.
You got to believe you'll see 20 out there, probably second or third one in pretty quickly here in this one, especially if we decide to keep this thing on the ground. On the defensive side, defensive linemen Nico Davier, C.J. Murphy, and Jordan Harrison.
Look at him creeping up to the 30.
Yeah, they're going to try to sneak him up there. Our linebackers, Skylar McClure, James Whitley, Matt McGarrah, and Skylar McClure.
Setting up everywhere.
Yeah, they're trying to move
Trickery.
Jesse all over the place here. And there's the kick, a bounding, and they'll fall on it at the 48-yard line. Caleb Everson, Jesse Knight, Max Pace, and Alan Timmons round out the back seven of this Hornet defense. All right, so we're ready, Andy.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I think I'm ready. As ready as I'm going to be.
Where's Coach?
I'm telling you, Coach is down. So Big Baby's parents have fed us very well tonight. You missed out on the chili, the cookies, the cupcakes, the candy, the drinks, the everything. The Big Baby's parents took good care of us, and I got a feeling that they're probably being loaded up on some food down there. All right, so Hornets
Save me a plate.
No bags. And is that Jesse in motion? That is. They'll give it to Jesse to the left side. Jesse trying to find a seam. He's got one across midfield. 45-40 and going to be pulled down at the 36-yard line. Jesse Knight with a big gain to start this one. And a McClarty Nissan first down.
I'd say it's a good opening play.
Of course, Jesse gets the start at running back tonight. It's a pick your poison starting lineup in the backfield, and I got a feeling with them wanting to keep it on the ground. That's going to be the key. Is we'll just let 20 eat here in the first half.
Both sides of the ball.
Yes. Good to see Weston down there. It is Speck and Dez out there at wide receiver. This one will go to Knight. Knight, big hole up the middle, jumps over a man at the 27, and he'll be down at the 25, and that's going to be another McClarty Nissan first down for the Hornets.
Here we go.
Back-to-back double-digit carries to start this one. So Pierce now, that's Rogers to his left as now Jesse moves there. They'll hand this one to Jesse. Jesse going to go to the right side, makes a man miss, bumps off of big pancakes inside the 20 to the 18-yard line, and give him 7 on that one, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and 3.
It's the Jesse Knight show.
Yes, it is. Crawford's going to replace him here.
All right, you ran the ball 3 times for 30 yards. Give it back. Well, more than 30.
I think they may have moved Coach Pittman and folks maybe down a level, possibly, as this is not Coach over there anymore.
No, not at all.
All right, 2nd down and 3.
Had to keep him away from Jim Ashton.
Motion man is Dez. They'll give this one away to Crawford. Crawford up the middle. He's going to be about a yard shy of the first down here. Yeah, 3rd down. Looking through our comments, want to say thanks to the Johnny Brew Show, John Brookhagen's dad. And he says, happy 18th birthday to John Brookhagen, a straight-A student and Maumelle football player and soccer goalie. Pierce under center. He's going to try to fall forward. He's got the first down after the second effort.
He fell like Tom Brady.
Yeah, down to the
3 or 4
18-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Another McClarty Nissan first down. And quickly, Jesse Knight right back onto the field.
Mr. Electricity.
We'll see if he can go double digits to the house with this one.
I'm giving it to him. Just a little pass to Speck. 1 of 2. He's one-on-one with nobody over top.
They're definitely not respecting any pass here. Pierce gets it. He's going to fake it. He wants to throw to Dez in the back corner. Dez, just a little much on that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down now from the 14-yard line, 13-yard line.
Weston's compensating for the wind.
Yeah, he didn't want to throw that same pass he threw against PA in this situation.
No. Not at all.
All right, so we
waiting on the call.
See what the call is here as Horton gets it in.
Is our scoreboard working finally?
It is. Looks like Shook and crew got it going right now. Everything's working properly.
That's the down marker. There we go.
Now they'll hand this one to Knight. Knight following some folks to the right, cuts it back up the middle to 5, and that's where he'll go down about the 4-yard line. He'll be a yard shy of the first down. Give him 9 on that 2nd down run. 3rd down and a yard.
32 for Watson Chapel looks a little dinged up there after that play.
Watson Chapel, look at the side. I mean, that is a small roster. Look at the sideline over there. There's hardly anybody left on the sideline.
They don't want to play.
Looks like a 3A school. Now Pierce gives this one away to Knight. That's big. Oh, boy, could have drove a truck into the end zone on that one. Jesse Knight scores, and that's a touchdown for the Hornets. Hornets lead this one early, 6-0.
There we go.
Well, I'm watching the delay. Andy, you or I could have run through that hole.
I could have hobbled my way through there.
My goodness, great job by the offensive line to open that one up. I got a text in pregame, by the way. I wanted to go back to this a second ago, but Horton texted me, and we got to apologize. Somebody on the clerical side of things messed up and didn't get Rod on our senior night sheet, so they had to go back to him. We're going to make that up to you this week, Rod. Just be ready to come visit us at Hornets Live on Tuesday at American Pie Pizza. We'll get you taken care of. So, to apologize for that. I know I got him because when I saw they went from 4 to 7, I knew there was a 4 to 5. Or, yeah, from 5 to 7, there was a 6 missing. I was like, we got Nico, we got Hunter. Where's the best wide receiver in 5A? I guess they thought since he wasn't playing, he wasn't going to be here. I don't know.
Where is he down there?
I don't know. He said he may come join us. So
well, we got a seat over here for him.
I'm hoping he'll come up here. I told him I got room for him. And we'll see. I don't see him down there currently, but that does not mean that he won't be up here before long.
Somebody get that boy's cell phone number. Give him a call.
Oh, I got his number.
I'm sure. You have half the team's number.
Well, I got to, so I can send them their highlight vids. They're liking them highlight videos. So appreciate that opportunity to be able to do that. And looking forward to getting every single senior a highlight video here out by next week. Be sure to follow Maumelle Sports Network on Facebook and here on YouTube as well, and you'll see every one of those highlight videos as they get released. So Brookhagen, the senior, the birthday boy, to kick off. He'll kick this one into the loop. Fair catch called for, and diving fair catch made.
That was a bit risky.
40-yard line, and it'll be first down Watson Chapel right there. And let's see this senior defensive line get out there and eat tonight.
Here we go. Last first snap on this field for these guys.
Nico dabbing it up with his guys and looking forward to seeing what he brings to the field. You know he's probably playing with a little extra juice with the future head coach here in attendance for this one.
Yeah, I'd say I would be if I were him. So you might see something big out of him, which is pretty much every week. But definitely going to try to give it a shot to stop him. And there he is.
They go right at him with Walker Jr. on the first play of the game for Watson Chapel. They're going to spot this maybe a yard gain to the 41-yard line.
He went sideways.
And Nico, the Predator Davier, is the first person he hit.
Probably not the first one you want to hit.
You know. I gotta believe. And now, Andy, I'm gonna tell you, I'm hoping like crazy this is the correct lineups for Watson Chapel. I believe that's Brentley at quarterback. It is, as he hands this one away. That's a big running back, but Maurice Mosby don't care, as him and Harrison and Whitley combine on that tackle.
Sandwich.
Number 5, Lamar Walker Jr., I believe, on that carry.
He's a pretty big running back.
You know what's going to be really bad is if this isn't the right roster. This is the roster that I gave Aaron down there on the PA. So
nice, nice.
That is a big fullback, by the way.
Be equally bad all over.
Brentley on third down. He'll fake it. He wants to throw. Here comes the pressure coming after him. Is Pace trying to get there? He can't, and he did. Pace got him. Pace got an ankle, tripped him up. There is a PI roofing penalty. I believe that's going to be a hold.
Probably going to be a hold.
And after all that, the Hornets are going to hold Watson Chapel to a quick 3 and out, and our keys to this one are starting off exactly how we needed them to.
Put another 6 on the board.
I don't know if I've ever seen this booth next to us this full.
A couple games ago it was. There were a few people in there.
Punt team coming on for Coach Dutton's Wildcats. We talked about this in pregame. It's definitely been a struggle of a season for this Wildcat team. You think they kick it away from 20, or they give him an opportunity here?
They didn't even kick it to him on opening kickoff.
Pace goes back as well, as they'll have both of them dynamic return men back there. I had fun making Max Pace's highlight video this week.
I bet it was.
And yeah, it can be difficult at times to get some of these guys, but you can't miss one out on a football field. He's pretty easy to find on highlight video.
Yeah, he's where the ball is every time.
All right, so ready to punt this one away. We got a flag on the field. Hornets almost got it. They did get it. That ball was blocked, picked up by the Hornets at around the 41, trying to push forward inside the 40 and down at the 36-yard line, and that's where this Hornet drive will start.
Are we offsides?
We might have been. It was a quick penalty. Let's see what the call is. Either that or maybe a formation penalty on the Wildcats. We'll see what the penalty is here.
Well, if it didn't, we'll take it right where it's at and be just fine. No long eyes. I can't tell you who got the ball.
I missed who that was that actually picked it up on the return. Hopefully Jim's long eyes are working well down there, and he'll have that for us. So we'll wait the call here as we look at the white hat. And it will be an illegal formation on the Wildcats. That penalty, let's see, I believe, yeah, they will. Are they going to add that to the end of the play? I didn't think you could. But they didn't show it was declined. I think they're going to walk 5 yards off on this.
Or let them re-kick it?
Let's see.
I mean, it's a pre-snap, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can take this penalty, but it looks like they may walk this off. Yeah, they are. They're going to walk 5 off of this. So instead of the 36, the Hornets' second drive of the game will start from the 31-yard line. And I know the wind's blowing pretty good, but I wouldn't mind seeing a shot play right here. I feel like I don't see a quarterback.
I feel like it's a direct snap.
I feel like you're right. There's no Weston. Oh, wait, here comes Weston. He's coming in motion. They do snap it. Now pitch it back to Weston. Having a little fun. He got Brookhagen. Now go back to back to Jesse. Jesse makes the catch. Touchdown, Hornets. As the Hornets go with a little razzle-dazzle and find Jesse on the throwback. And he's got 2 already this morning.
What? This morning, huh?
Man, I'm not here, apparently.
He's got 1 running, 1 passing. Let's see if he can go for the triple here and maybe pick up a return touchdown tonight, too.
Oh,
Next thing you know, he'll be throwing the ball.
Right? Wow, well, he did start that one at quarterback, technically. Yeah. But I like that. I like the creativity out of Coach here early. Hornets score again. It's 13-0 as we await the Brookhaven
You
kick.
call that a gadget play?
That is a gadget play.
Because I'm pretty sure Brookhaven was open over the middle.
He was. He could have just.
I was like, who are we throwing it to? And then Jesse just pops out. Hey, that's where it's going.
He had Brookhaven open too. High snap.
high.
Got it down. Kick is up. Kick is good.
Way to snag that
Good job
one.
by Compton to get up and get that one. Kick is good, and it's 14-0 Hornets.
Well, that was a quick drive.
That was a quick start. Now the Hornets, I've been going back and pulling a lot of highlight clips, and that reminded me of the situation in the Jacksonville game a few weeks ago when we had the quick change, scored the touchdown, got the ball back at like the 38-yard line, and immediately went deep to Rod for a touchdown. And that's what we did here. Just took a shot when we had the opportunity.
Yeah.
And I like it. I like the idea there from Coach Horton. And
Why not?
Wouldn't it? I mean, hey, we love seeing Jesse get the touchdowns. Somebody
no.
messed up. There we go.
Hey,
Scoreboard's back.
it's back.
But I mean, selfishly, I wanted to see the birthday boy over the middle get the touchdown.
He'll
But
get
we'll
one.
take it either way.
Throwing senior touchdown passes tonight.
Yes,
Weston will be dishing them out for a little bit.
absolutely. Weston gets to feed his seniors at least 2 more times tonight and 1 more in the playoffs, and we're going to try to make a run at this thing as a 4 seed. So now Kemp is the man kicking off here. Ball falls off the tee.
Good job.
No surprise with the wind. Jesse Knight looks like he's trying to petition himself to get in to be a kicker or something right now, the way he's running the coach. Coach, come on, let me throw the pass next time. I can throw it to myself, Coach.
Just throw it up. The wind will catch it.
Now we're going to have to get somebody to come down and hold that ball on the tee, it looks like, as it will not stay on the tee. Whitley. Of course it'd be Whitley. Whitley will do everything. Fearless. He doesn't care if he loses a finger. He's good.
You don't need 9, 10 fingers. You only need 9 to play football. 8, that is a little subject. Sketchy.
There's the kick. It is a good one. Back deep to around the 25. Going to be caught at the 26-yard line. That is number 18, Ferguson. Ferguson trying to get around the left side. Across the 35 to the 37.
No.
I think it was, actually. I think that was Whitley. Let's
Yeah, it
see.
was.
It was
It
Whitley.
was.
Whitley, the holder and the tackler on that one. Great job by James Whitley.
Get to see him next year.
Yes, yeah. Whitley's going to be a big, big piece to this Hornet team next season for sure.
Excited to see that one get stronger and faster, too,
Yes.
for sure.
All right, so Brentley is the quarterback. He gets the snap, hands this one up the middle. And
There you
on the
go.
tackle is Mosby.
And a host of others.
Carries at 24. If it was, it's Tyler Williams.
See 14.
I think that's 24. He won't turn. Yeah, 24. So that's Tyler Williams on that carry. He picks up 2 to the 40-yard line. We're getting all kinds of band noise in here tonight. Not quite as bad as last week, but
No.
we're getting it.
Last week was a different world.
Yes, it was. Brentley gets the snap. He wants to throw quickly to his left. Got a curl route open and caught at midfield.
First down.
And that'll be a Watson Chapel first down.
Look forward to it. I mean, last week, if we were going to be outside, that was the week to be outside.
Yeah, tonight'd be a little rough. I feel for our camera folks tonight. You guys are, you get 5 stars in my book tonight.
5 stars. Not 3.
Nope. I'm
Not
giving
4.
them 5 tonight.
5.
All right, so Brentley, he's got Williams in the backfield with him. 7 minutes to go in our first quarter.
Yep.
Bobble. And now left side looking to run is Brentley, and McClure is right there to drag him out of bounds right at midfield.
Quarterback tried to jump outside there. McClure said, no, you're just going this way. Okay, I'll stand up on the sideline.
And I believe I'd have to go
Lost
back.
yardage.
And I don't know, Will, you may or may not know this, but Watson Chapel, I believe, is moving down to 4A next year. I think that's correct.
Well, with the squad the size they are, you'd probably see that.
They are losing quite a bit in terms of attendance and numbers at Watson Chapel in general. So this one's going to be handed off to the right side. That's and a big hit in the hole by the Predator.
Whitley, too.
As they
I
came
think
up
Whitley or McGarrett, one of the two.
stuffed him.
That's McGarrett.
McGarrett blew that up. Yeah, you're right. McGarrett was on his legs, and Nico
Was it
came in to help
Brookhaven?
clear it up.
Or is it 16? That's Brookhaven.
Oh, was that? Okay, good to see the birthday boy playing both ways again tonight. A big third down here, 3rd and 11 for the Wildcats. Brentley gets the snap. Quick throw to his left. That ball's caught. Nice timing. No, he dropped it. And that'll bring up
awesome, by
4th
the way.
down.
We're awesome.
I appreciate it, Johnny Brew. So 4th down now. It'll be 4th and 11. midfield, and looks like Watson Chapel may decide to go for this.
Probably not a good idea.
Getting desperate early, apparently. Unless we see the quick kick. I don't know if Brentley can kick.
Find out here in a couple seconds.
But he is not deep like you would normally see a quick kick. Brentley. The linebackers show blitz. Let's see what they switch to here. Got plenty of time. 15 on the play clock. Now they'll put the big running back behind him. Brentley gets the snap. Fakes it. Now going to roll to his left side. Looking. Tries to throw it deep up and overthrew him out of bounds. And that'll be a turnover on downs as the Hornet defense holds again.
Think the wind had anything to do with that?
Not at all.
Carried
no. Surely
down
not.
and out.
That one just kept on going. So big stop by the Hornet defense once again. As I think technically, since they stopped at it's technically they did get to the 49, so they have crossed midfield, but only for one play before the Hornets backed them right back up to midfield, and that's where the Hornets will start this drive.
The white line never hurt nobody. They didn't get there.
That's right.
How come the ball switched to the side of the 50? It moved from their side of the 50 to our side.
So Crawford, I believe that is Crawford in the backfield. Specht in motion. They'll give it away to Crawford. Crawford's got a huge hole. Just had a guy get him by the ankles as he crossed the 45 down to the 43 and a gain of 7 on the first play of this one.
These are the kind of holes that we should have been opening all year long. Every time.
Absolutely. Now Candler get his first shot. Crawford coming off. He's got a little something going on with his left arm. He's going to have Band-Aid take a look. I don't know what happened to Crawford there, but he
elbow
is in
stinger
some
might
pain.
have popped hit a helmet or something like that.
He is in some pain on the sideline right now. So
He'll be all right.
Candler now the back as he goes to the right side of Pierce. Weston gets the snap. He gives it to Candler. Candler not finding the same success as there's a host of Wildcats waiting on him. Candler does a good job.
Back the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, did a good job. Get back the line of scrimmage. Now Jesse will come out on the field.
Tony will fix it.
Be 3rd down and 3 here as Candler comes out for Jesse.
Up top. Here we go again.
So pistol formation this time. That's Jesse will move now to the left side of Pierce.
They have nobody deep at all. Anything.
And Pierce gets it. He'll hand it to Knight. Knight finding a hole to the right side. He's across the 50 with the spin move and down to the 36. And that'll be a McClarty Nissan first down.
Almost every time.
Scored those first 2 touchdowns so quickly that I forgot to say thanks to the Brooks Insurance Agency for bringing those touchdowns to us. 2 of them already.
Appreciate it.
The Brooks Insurance Agency. Go see our buddies over at Brooks Insurance Agency for all of your insurance needs here in Maumelle.
And surrounding areas.
That's right. All right, now Knight going to be split out as the slot receiver to the left. You got to get Dez off the line, and they do. And now this is not the right formation.
It's not the right formation.
They're going to let this clock run down a little bit. Now Pierce is going to get under center. All right, now we're good. Here we go. Now Pierce will back out under 10. Let's see what they decide to do here. Pierce gets the snap, looking to his left. Now steps up in the pocket, throws it to Rogers, and Rogers bobbles it. Did he come down with that?
Yeah.
No, they're going to wave it off. I thought he caught it off the bounce.
I did too.
So that ball hit the ground. I'm looking to see.
Weston put some heat on
it. It did hit the ground. And so, but I like the idea, get Rogers split out and try to let him get in space and do some work.
You know, last year when we were watching them play, they had Moats at tight end.
Now we got something going on here as Pierce is lined up at wide receiver. Brookhagen's your quarterback. Birthday boy going to get a snap. Now here comes Jesse. Brookhagen gets it, hands it off to Jesse. Jesse to the left side, cuts inside, makes a man miss. Oh, what a move.
Wow.
Across the 30, now to the 25, trying to break tackles down to the 23-yard line, and that'll be a McClarty Nissan first down. Wow.
It's almost comical watching him play.
Boy, it's something else.
Dude straight hit the juke stick on the PlayStation controller and went right.
Yeah, that play.
So I'm going to leave y'all over here. I'm going this way.
That play likely should have been a 3 or 4 yard loss, and instead Jesse Knight turns it into a first down. So 1st and 10 for the Hornets here. Dez to the right side. Jesse in at running back. He'll move to the right side of Pierce.
Jesse might be trying to make somebody take notice too.
Yeah. Pierce gets it. He'll hand it to Knight. No, a little flip inside to Specht, and good defense that time by Watson Chapel. That's number 2, Daniel Nelson, who was waiting on Specht to come around the corner on that one, and that's good eye discipline by Watson Chapel on that play.
Yeah, that one had a little bit of trickery built into it. You would expect Hunter to get around the corner and be in the end zone with that usually.
Horton was into his bag of tricks, I think, in practice this week.
Try something new.
Hey, bring back the fun. It's not been a fun last couple of weeks, and I know these guys have had a lot more fun in practice this week. So Pierce gets this one. He's going to hand it away to Knight. Knight trying to get up the middle. He does so quick, all the way down to the 15. He's going to be about 2 shy of the first down.
That's third manageable, though.
Yeah, bring up a 3rd and 2. Candler will replace him as Knight will come out and get a breather.
Looks like Crawford's okay, too. He's up on the sideline.
Yeah, I see him now.
Still moving that arm around a little bit, though.
A little stinger there.
Yeah. Last time I remember hitting an elbow on a helmet was not fun.
Yeah.
Makes things feel kind of tingly.
So Pierce will give this one away.
There we
Candler,
go.
huge hole.
There we go.
Sidesteps a man. Touchdown, Hornets.
There you go, 22.
Jordan Candler gets in the end zone. And with 2:12 to go, the Hornets here in the first quarter are putting it on the Watson Chapel Wildcats. It is 20-0 as we await the John Brookhagen extra point.
Next thing we know, we'll see Nico at tail.
Hey, now, I'm ready for that.
Let's hand the ball off.
But, I mean, I would love to see Nico get that,
Hog pass.
there's been some talk, and what better night as that kick is up and good, and it's 21-0 Hornets. There was some talk earlier in the year about a play that I don't want to really mention.
I do.
I want to mention it when it happens.
I want to see it.
But tonight would be the night for that play to happen.
It's got to happen in the first half.
Yeah, you would think so. I would assume so. As now I think, you know what, they're going to have to if Andrew Chamberlain was going to be here for another year, they would probably have to rename the top level of this press box the Big Baby Box, because look at that's all his family over there. They got the box on the other end down there. We got the Big Baby family here. I enjoyed
Got a crock pot over here.
chili, man, and it is good. Yeah.
Bring it on. I'll eat chili.
It's good. I had me a bowl of it earlier. You missed
You
out.
saw what I posted today.
Yeah.
What you posted last night. That just came up on mine.
I'm going to tell you.
I'm about to get served up.
I tell you, man, I went down there. I got
Make it as hot as you want.
I got some pretty sweet recruiting insider some stories, some great stories. Now this kick, little pooch kick, and going to be picked up at the 35, returnable across the 40, and going to be pulled down. That's number 18, Camarion Ferguson on that return.
How do you say that?
I'm guessing Camarion. That looks like a Camarion Ferguson.
Yeah, I would say so.
All right, so Watson Chapel, now 2:05 left. We're still in the first quarter. Hornets lead 21-0.
It's a big baby delivery is what's about to happen.
That's what I'm talking about. Delivery. Man, they are taking care of us down here.
Hey, here we go.
Y'all are great.
Appreciate it.
Told you.
Cheese and sour cream.
Sure. We appreciate it. We're being taken
Long
care of.
overtop.
Long throw and knocked away at the last second. Is that Epperson that got in there?
I think you're right.
Let's see. I see Max was one of them. That's not Epperson. He's on this side, so that's got to be Timmons in coverage on that end.
Yeah,
Good job by Timmons to get
He
back
has,
here and make that play.
Definitely earned his spot the past few weeks. So.
Yeah. Ooh, boy.
Let's see what we got here.
It smells good. I was going to have
I'm going to see if I can set my mouth on fire real quick.
It wasn't that spicy. Now, it may be hot.
Like just hot.
But it wasn't spicy. All right, so 2nd down and 10 here.
Oh, yeah.
Brentley he'll hand this. Oh, and a big hit. That's C.J. Murphy, amongst others, were 2-3 yards in the backfield.
And who pops up out of the pile? 5.
The Predator in on that tackle, and the Hornets get another big play behind the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 11 for the Wildcats.
I don't know which one I'm more excited about, the play on the field or the chili in the bowl in front of me.
Smells dang good.
Yes, sniff it.
So 3rd down and 11 here for the Wildcats. Brentley gets the snap, fakes it, rolling to his left. He's going to run all the way here. He's across the 45, and a big hit as Nico, as well as Max Pace in there on that tackle. That's going to bring up a 4th down.
By a defensive tackle.
Boy, Max Pace came in there head hunting on that one. That'll have to be an addition to his highlight tape for me as well.
And we're back on the 50.
Yeah, got to midfield here. It's going to be 4th and 4 for the Wildcats. Got to believe they're going for this one.
Yep.
So 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Watson Chapel trying to convert a 4th down. Brentley, quick throw to his left, into double. Oh, and boy, if he could have broke that and caught it. but he instead drops it, and it'll be another turnover on down for the Wildcats. You the man. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. That's good. Oh, yeah. Always.
Cheese, sour cream, yeah.
Always.
Yes, sir.
He's a food deliverer now.
I'm telling you, he's a jack of all
I'm
trades
glad to see him healthy again.
and a great storyteller.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, he's a great
He's
storyteller.
got his cowbell and his cowboy hat. He's ready to go.
Yeah, he said he's got a cowbell for you, so he's
Sweet.
take care of you on that.
Mississippi State didn't have one for me.
No, no.
Tried too many times.
He told me last week, he said the one he's got for you, he's got Mississippi State on it, though. So
We'll burn it.
must have been one of those things he got on a visit.
Good luck.
Knight in at running back. It's Pierce at midfield. He'll hand it to Knight. Knight cuts to his right side. Big seam. He may go. Cross the 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Hornets. Jesse Knight is showing out for them Hog coaches here in attendance tonight.
That's a 50-yarder.
Good night, Jesse Knight. Woo! Oh, he just took out Candler on the chest bump.
Come on now.
You gotta
A little
love
too
it.
much amp. Yeah.
Yo! We're just having fun tonight. 27-0 now. Hornets are just putting it on the Wildcats in this ball game.
Still the first quarter's team.
Yeah, I know. Brookhagen for the extra point. Snap. Compton gets it down. Kick is up, and it is right down the middle.
Money.
And the
Right
Hornets
down
lead
Easy Street.
28-0. And boy, oh boy, what a first quarter for the Hornets.
Think you could call this a confidence builder going into the playoffs?
Yeah, I'd say so. My goodness gracious. What a start. What was that? What?
Chili?
No, like
Oh,
Twitter was cussing at me. That was weird.
now this man's trying to set us up here.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Hold up. I'm good on that.
I'm good. All right, so we're here for another kickoff as we
Big
got
Baby's daddy has hooked it up over here. I will give y'all a food review at some point in the second quarter.
well, we are loaded down. Like telling you, it looks good. I've already had a bowl of chili though.
Well, you're going to get another one. There's that.
We just need to get the Chambleys to sponsor us every Friday night. There's the kick by Kemp. Going to be returnable around the 35 again. And boy, the
Hello.
Hornets are there. Pulls him down immediately right there at the 35-yard line. Is that Whitley? That's McGarrah. No, sorry. Trying to see. I cannot see that number as he comes off. Turn for me. That was Hilliard on that play. Great job
Carson
there.
Hilliard.
Carson Hilliard to get down there and make that play.
Want some of them?
I don't know. That's a great idea.
You ain't scared?
I ain't scared, but I'm not
I
sure
know
it's a
you're
great
not
idea on the air.
Who doesn't need jalapenos on the air? Come on.
Oh, you guys are in for a treat. Good thing you're not in this room.
You don't get them corn chips over here, we're going to have a problem.
Well, see, I was trying to avoid the corn chips so the people wouldn't have to hear us crunching. Will's
It's a
going to have a heart
celebration.
attack up there in a
It's a
minute.
celebration. Hold up.
We're celebrating our seniors, namely Big 72, Big Baby, and parents. This will be the last time we get this treatment.
Sponsored by corn chips.
All right, so Brentley under center here to start this. Hands this one up the middle, pulled down immediately, and we got flags. What is that going to be?
It's not going to be a face mask.
And that was a different quarterback. They put Walker in at quarterback on that play, and we'll see what this call is as we've got a PI roofing penalty after yet another, our fourth Brooks Insurance Agency touchdown of the ball game.
Kind of liking these touchdowns getting scored this quick.
You know what that means, though, right? It means we're going to have to come up with some interesting content in the second half.
I think we got that.
Watch out. 'Cause this might end up being a High on the Hogs podcast before it's over with.
I think you just got overruled, bud.
Well, I'm on the mic.
Well, apparently we had a personal foul.
Yeah, personal foul. I think it was a face mask on the Hornets.
Yeah.
So quarterback now is Walker Jr.
Oh,
boy,
no.
he gets the treatment.
CJ. On the scene.
Couldn't even get that one
Murphy.
out.
It was happening
Murphy.
before you do anything. Like, he kind of just knifed in there between the center and the guard and said, come here.
Lord have Murphy.
He didn't even receive the ball well enough. And immediately back across the 50. Going the wrong way.
Sorry, Terry, but this is some good chili. Chili, cheese, jalapenos,
Onions.
corn chips. We loaded up. That'll be the last play of the first quarter. After a quarter to play, the Hornets lead this one 28-0. We are ready for the second quarter play here as the Hornets, there's Watson Chapel out there. It's going to be 2nd down and 14 to get things started here.
Well, that's a good bowl of chili, Steve.
Yes, it is. Is that Walker? Who is that at quarterback?
Different
That's
quarterback,
Walker
5.
still. He wants to throw deep, looking deep, and turning. That looked like offensive pass interference. No flags on the field as Timmons was in on coverage on that one.
Pretty good coverage to be shoved around like that.
Came right back through. That could have been offensive pass interference. Either way, 3rd down and 14 probably would have declined it even if they called it.
Wouldn't be a bad thing. Let's go ahead and get the down and get it rolling.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and
Put
take
another
that.
6 on the board. So is it 42 in the first
35
half?
either way.
35 in the first half?
Yep. Once we get to 35, that sucker will roll. And it won't stop. No matter what happens.
It's not even going to start at halftime.
Now they go back to their the original quarterback looking, tosses this one off. Now looking across the 40. That's going to be a first down for the Wildcats. That was big number 80, Damarian Kai on that catch. That's a big tight end coming out at you. It got to be tight end even wearing number 80.
It'll be rough to kind of stop if you're a corner.
Yeah.
It looks like a pretty good load of man down there.
That was a lot of kid coming at you. All right, so now first down for Watson Chapel. As Brentley back in at quarterback. And a false start here as PI roofing penalty hits the ground.
Well, that's typically not what you want to happen here. Unless you're Maumelle.
Yeah.
Of course you want it to happen.
Hey, they just converted a 3rd and 14, so there's that. Sorry if you hear the smacking in other words, but there's some good chili. Motion man and another PI roofing penalty. That's going to be another first false start, and if you're wondering, Caleb Epperson will let you know that it's against the Wildcats. Back them up 5 more. Now it's 1st down and 20. Brentley, he's going to have Williams next to him. 2 wide receivers to either side.
2?
Or a wide receiver to each side, sorry. You're going to correct me a lot tonight, apparently.
It's 16 people in the backfield.
Brentley, as
Now
Kai
you got-
goes in motion. Brentley, he's looking for Kai. He can throw this, and he will. No, he won't.
Negative,
Maurice
Ghost Rider.
Mosby all over that one. The Hornets were not
Timmons was
fooled.
there too.
Great job by Mosby to take him down quickly. Not fooled by that play.
Can you sack a tight end?
I mean, that's a sack, right?
He was
Give it to him.
attempting to throw the ball. Give him the stat, Jimmy.
So now back him up a few more.
Hey, look, we crossed the 50,
Going the other way.
made one play, and went the wrong way.
So 2nd down and about 24 here for Watson Chapel. That receiver was not set. That's a penalty. As now Brentley rolling to his right. He just throws it back across his body like you should never do. And that play actually should have never. Let's see, that'll be a formation penalty. That was 2nd and miles. I think you can decline this. If you can, I would. So be await this call. Oh, excuse me. Got the hiccups now. That penalty is declined.
What was the call there?
It was a formation penalty. Hornets decline it, so that'll bring up 3rd down and 27 for the Wildcats. So Brentley in at quarterback. He's got the snap, fakes the handoff to nobody. Now here on the pressure comes Brooke Hagan. He got it. Brooke Hagan with the
Yes,
sack.
sir.
Birthday
Birthday
boy.
sacks.
Yes, sir.
All the sacks.
Brooke Hagan gets him one, and that's going to bring up 4th down and half a football field.
I heard Horton talk about him, say he's probably one of the fastest athletes he has. He showed a little bit of that speed there. You had to. Well, are we going to punt?
Punt team on for the Wildcats here. Pace and Knight both back set to return. Did not get him one in the return game. Boy, that ball's bobbled, and he's going to have to take off with it. Trying to run it out to the 30, and no way.
Nico,
the Predator, Davier all over him, as well as Brookhagen in there again on that one. Birthday boy and the Predator getting it done here, and the Hornets will take over at the 29-yard line.
Kind of sad we don't get a Jesse return.
If they could ever get a punt off. We may just have to just stand back and just let them punt, just say, hey, we want to give Jesse a return. Just nobody rush the punter. Just stand there. This has a feeling of that game against UAP. Or do we have to agree to like 5-minute quarters in the second half, like UAPB did last week? 12 minutes.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah. All right. So Pierce, Crawford in it, running back on this one. Brookhagen, Speck, and Dez lined up wide to the left.
We're going up top.
I think they're going to give it to Crawford. You're right. Fakes it, looking deep. Got to step around
Good
the
move,
pressure.
Weston.
May get a hold. Throwing deep. Got a man open. And it
Good
hung up in the
defense.
air. Good job there. That ball hung up for a while. He was looking for that Dez, I believe.
You had to wait on it just a hair.
He wanted to reward Dez on senior night with a big touchdown. I don't think it would have mattered anyways. We got a PI roofing penalty on the ground. So we'll see what this call is. I think it's going to be a hold, as they were doing their best to try to keep Weston from getting murdered on that play. And it is a hold on the Hornets. Oop, I caught a jalapeno with that bite.
I've been through a few of those. I get a little warm.
So they'll back this one up 10. Actually, 10 from the spot of the penalty.
Yikes.
That makes this a long way on first down.
You know what? Put 20 in the backfield.
Yeah, it'll be a first down on one play. All right, so first down and forever, now from the 47-yard line. Need the 19 for a first down. So Pierce by himself in the backfield. Rogers split to the right and get the snap. Looking, throwing to the left, got his man bobbled and intercepted. That ball's picked up off the tip, and Watson Chapel going to take this one back to the house. That is Daniel Nelson with the Watson Chapel touchdown. And boy, oh boy, that was a tough one as he was looking for Dez. Dez bobbled it. Nelson comes away with it, and he takes it to the house 50 yards later, and it's a touchdown for the Wildcats.
Well, that's unfortunate. I think we'll get it back.
I think so. I don't think that's going to be a worry. That just delays the inevitable of hitting the mercy rule. I'm sorry, the sportsmanship rule.
Mercy rule, sportsmanship.
We got to be politically correct these days, so we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Rolling clock rule.
And so Watson Chapel, I guess they don't have much of a kicking situation, or maybe it's just that at 28-6, they're going to go for 2. Brentley under center. He gets the snap, hands it away up the middle, and that ain't happening. And ball's on the ground. That ball's loose. Brentley picks it up, and the Hornets throw him down too as Maurice Mosby got in there.
Mosby is playing like a man possessed tonight.
Great job there by the Hornets to get that one.
All right, get the ball back now.
We'll see what the offense can do. Good job by Watson Chapel there to take advantage of a tipped pass and take it back to the house for their only score so far this one. All right.
You updating the Twitter sphere over
I
there?
am updating the Twitter. All right, so we'll see what Watson Chapel decides to do here. They're not going to try to give 20 any opportunity here, but, we learned against
You don't have to give him much opportunity. He's just going to take it.
we learned last week against Watson Chapel. It doesn't really matter how hard it is, how hard you try to keep the ball away from 20. Somehow 20 magically finds that football on plays like this.
Yeah.
All right, so set to kick this one off are the Wildcats. That is the big tight end, number 80, Marion Kai. See what kind of kick we get out of this. That ball's not even on the tee. It's just going to bound and roll, bounces off of Crawford. He's got to fall on it. He does. And I promise you, Jesse Knight's back there like, just let that ball keep going.
Go. Let me have that.
And so the Hornets will start this drive from the 42-yard line.
I think Jesse's selfish with the football.
Hey, he just wants to make a play.
Every time.
We saw that even, the big return last week against Watson Chapel late in the game. He was just
mad.
Yeah.
He didn't get there.
Then he had the big run later. It was even down by 30 points, he's still going full speed. So
Well,
that's
he's going
what
to get a shot right here. Who's in the backfield? Andrew Chambley? What? Just kidding.
All right. So who is that at running back? Is that Jesse
That's
or is
Jesse.
that okay? So Pierce. He gets the snap. He'll hand this one away up the middle. That's Jesse. Jesse finds a seam across midfield. 45, breaking tackles down to the 40-yard line, and that's a McClarty Nissan first down for the Hornets.
He's trying to get on the Friday night highlight video that they do every week on the Buzz, talking about the gaudy stats that some of these kids come up with. He had 8 carries for 218 yards.
He's working his way well into our Ortho Arkansas player of the game on that fifth quarter show tonight.
For sure he is.
He's gotten 2 of them already this season. Rod got it last week.
Oh, really?
So Pierce gets the snap. Hands again to Knight. Knight finds a little seam. He'll be tripped up at around the 36-yard line.
He didn't get over 10 yards. I'm disappointed.
I think that's only the second time tonight he's not gone over 10 on a carry.
Interested to see Jim's stats at halftime.
Yes. Barry Grooms messaged me earlier in the week, was asking how many times Jesse had been over 100 yards since he started. I said every game.
Yeah.
All purpose, he's been over 100 every single game since he started playing running back. Whether
That's
it be on the
nuts.
ground as a running back or when you combine his return yardage, he's been well over 100.
Probably closer to 200.
He's been over 200 a couple times.
No, that's for sure.
Now Pierce fakes it to Knight this time. Knight looking no blitzer to pick up. Now Pierce steps into one. Oh, boy, and he slipped. Oh, and the Hornets get lucky on that one.
Oh, boy.
Is that Pancake? That is Pancake's down there getting him a pancake. He's eating good.
You're going to hurt him. Let me help
Trying
you
to get up, and he will.
That's Yancey.
It was Pancake that was laying on top of him. It was Yancey helped him up, but Pancake got that pancake. You can see
He
Yancey
probably had the
Pancake
duck
done
lips
walked
going
off.
on the whole time on top of him going, ooh.
He does have the greatest picture of any of the
Yes.
seniors. All right, so 3rd down and 5. Crawford's the back as Rogers is to the right side of Pierce. Speck and Dez are your wide receivers.
3rd and 5.
Pierce gives
Good
it away to
first
Crawford. Crawford, nice cut in the hole. He's across the 30. He's got a McClarty Nissan first down to the 27-yard line.
Move the sticks.
I'm going to have one heck of a Brooks Insurance Agency touchdown video for us this week, too. Goodness.
4 in the first quarter. We're about 4 minutes into this quarter, and we don't have one yet. A bit disappointed.
We slowed things down a little bit.
Who wants to do that?
Threw a pick six. Technically, we've scored this quarter.
Yes, we have.
For the wrong team.
Wrong team.
So Jesse back out there as he is split out to the right. He's going to go in motion. They're going to flip it to him. This is technically a pass. Knight got a seam. Knight across the 25, cuts inside. He gets hit hard at the 21.
He'll get up.
That's where that drive run will end. It'll be 2nd down and about 4.
He's wanting to make the most of it, just like any of the other seniors are.
I mean, Jesse.
Leave it all on the field, no matter what it is. How far the score is up, how far it's down.
I don't know what his
That kid
total
doesn't stop playing.
Yeah, I don't know what his total rushing numbers look like, but you got to believe he'd be easily topping the 1,000-yard mark this season if he'd have played at running back all 10 games.
Yeah. There's no way he doesn't.
He'll give it to Knight. Knight up the middle, cuts to his right side. He's going to drag some folks. That'll be a McClarty Nissan first down to the 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Hornets. Give Watson Chapel some credit here. They are doing a little better job of bottling things up inside to slow down our Hornet rushing attack. Now Pierce, as Candler is the back here on 1st and 10. And timeout called by the Hornets.
Think about it.
So timeout Hornets. And that'll give me a minute to recognize. Let me switch this up here. That'll give me a minute to recognize some of our sponsors. We'll start with the official sponsor of the Maumelle Hornets, Cornerstone Home Lending. Text DO to 36260 to get your home buying process started today. And one other thing. If you guys are looking to advertise, if you're a business owner, or if you're just looking to help continue to support us, yes, as we go into basketball season, November 11th will be our first official broadcast. As let me get back over there, I'll tell you who that is that's going to be coming to Maumelle for that one. We'll be playing Little Rock Southwest. Starting at 6 o'clock. Varsity girls. Actually, you know what? That's just a varsity girls and JV game. That may not be us. I'm just kidding. Our first game if this is correct, will be November 15th.
I'm upset now.
At Springdale. We won't be at that one. So the first time I believe we'll be here for a broadcast will be November 16th against El Dorado.
Bring it on.
We will clarify that. But to the point, if you want to sponsor our broadcast, give us a shout and let us know. Pierce,
We'll do a good job
in
of
motion,
advertising for you.
hands this one away to. That is Candler. Candler down to the 11 before he's stacked
Drag
up, and that's where that'll stop. So a gain of 4 on that one will bring up 2nd and 6. And Jesse Knight right back on the field.
I just pulled him away, so
I can slide down.
I'm fine. I can move to the right if I'm not lazy.
I made sure
I got a window again.
I made sure I sat right in the middle of the big window.
Yeah. Just think, you started on the other side. I mean, now you moved over there.
I know. I noticed quickly how much better of a view I have from over here.
I've been trying to tell you that for a while. Once again.
So Pierce gets the snap. He'll hand this one away to Knight. Tried to keep it. Take it away from him. Knight says no. Knight gets. Oh, he kept his feet down to the 7-yard line. And he'll be 2 yards shy of a first down. It'll be 3rd and 2. That play, for all intents and purposes, should have been a 1-yard gain. And instead, Knight, using that balance, finds himself rolling forward, staying up, gets down to the 7. 3rd down and 2 as Jason Crawford back into the game at running back. Crawford in the pistol formation. See if Pierce moves him.
He's going to move behind this big line on the left
He'll
side.
run it to the left. Big. Look at the push by the left side of the line. Jason Crawford had just smooth selling as Rogers and the rest of the left side just
two
pushed
road
this.
graders
Look
in
at
front
the
of him.
job by Amari Rogers, Kelby Forte, and big baby Andrew Chambly to open that up and give Crawford that touchdown.
That's all 3 running backs on the board for touchdowns now.
Yes, it is. Wow.
That's the first time I think we've done that this year.
What a start for the Hornets.
I'm telling you, they put 5 in the backfield here sooner or later.
That's another Brooks Insurance Agency touchdown as the Hornets now lead this one 34-6.
They're going for it. He is offside.
He's going to be offsides. I'll have to call this one dead.
Got a little early start there. He's trying to get one to block, isn't he?
Yeah. They want to get in there and get one, something to make them feel good.
Well, the pick 6 should do that. But that's enough. We've allowed enough points. Go ahead and go to half. Get yelled at for the pick 6. You know, come out, score 5 or 6 more touchdowns.
So Brookhagen snaps low. Compton gets it. Kick is up, and kick is good.
Close.
So the Hornets get that one, and that now makes it 35-6. Hornets lead. Hornets lead this one 35-6 with 5:49 to go in the first half.
So do you pull all your starters at halftime if you're up? What do you think?
You know what I would do is I'd take all the first drive of the second half. You put every senior in, and then play one play, call timeout, and bring them all off the field. If you're up, maybe the way this one's going, I think that's what you're going to do. Or maybe give them one series and then, let them come out and just let them get that standing O they deserve here on senior night.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good call. That's what I do too. Just let you speak first.
I appreciate that. All right, so Kemp ready to kick this one as
Whitley Holden.
Here's the kick, pooch kick. It's going to be
ground.
caught at the 30 and hit hard at the 35-yard line. Taken down quickly, trying to get a number.
15.
That's 15. That's Jason Barham on that tackle.
He's been on several tackles down that side during the season. He's always pretty solid with that. You got to think at the same time, if you're a senior and this is your last game on this field, do you want to come off the field? I mean, I can tell you there's several of them that aren't going to want to come off the field.
I see our numbers
all of them.
Saw our numbers jumping up over here. Hopefully some of you folks are jumping over from Twitter and catching the broadcast. Big number 5 is Nico Davier, hog commit. He's playing that defensive end. And Brentley looking to throw deep into double coverage. Back shoulder throw. Nice try. They're going to get a pass interference call here on the Hornets.
P.I. roofing on the ground.
Well, it was pretty good coverage, but between Timmons and Pace.
I think the 2-on-1 is what's going to get us here.
And it's that back shoulder throw they were trying to throw. Well, I guess.
The ball didn't get there.
The wind turned that into a back shoulder throw, and that's tough when the receiver's got to come back for it. All you got to do is really just go through the defender, and you're going to get that call. So, pass interference going to go against the Hornets. That'll be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down for the Wildcats. That'll get the Wildcats across midfield.
Be right there at it, won't it?
I don't think they've earned a trip across midfield yet tonight.
Just once.
So that'll move into Hornet territory to the 49-yard line. Brentley gets the snap, looking right. Now he picks the ball back up, looking. Here comes Murphy, and ball tipped around, incomplete. As he threw that into a lot of traffic. Boy, you know, for as much as we've been talking about Nico, big number 8, he's having him one heck of a ball game tonight. CJ Murphy is all over him. Oh, I just found another jalapeno, fellas. I'm almost out of water.
Will's going to be hating us.
It's going to get interesting.
Oh, wait. But wait. There's more.
Hey, wait, what's this one?
That's yours, too.
Oh, thanks, sir. Appreciate you.
You said get water.
Well, she needed them.
No, I got one for her.
So Brentley hands this one up the middle. Big hole here for he running folks over.
It's a bowling ball running a football.
That was Jesse Knight on the tackle, but that'll be another first down for the Wildcats. Wildcats doing just enough to stay out of that mercy rule.
We got to stop that. I kind of want one of these. I'm not being rude or anything, but
I got a feeling we're going to get it in the second half.
I think we need it in the first. Let's get a fumble right here.
1st and 10 from 30.
It's been called.
Hey, you need it. We haven't had a defensive touchdown in a minute. So Brentley throwing quickly to his left.
Fumble.
That ball's caught. And Epperson trying to take it away from him and now pulled down at the 26-yard line.
By the football.
And that'll be an 11-yard gain and another Watson Chapel first down.
He's right on top of it. No, he is. Yeah.
So 1st and 10 here. Watson Chapel driving down the field. A good-looking drive, the best drive of the night for the Wildcats.
They put a few plays together. Now it's time for them to make a few penalties and go backwards across the 50. And
I'll
there's
tell you,
several.
He doesn't really go through any read progressions as a quarterback. He immediately just turns and throws. So I think if the Hornets pick that up pretty quickly, we're going to get a pick here soon. Brentley hands this one up in the middle. That's McClure in there, the first man to him.
CJ Murphy there,
Murphy as well. And that'll be maybe a gain of a yard to the 25. McClure and Murphy, McGarrah as well in on that one. So 2nd down and 9 for the Hornets. Nice to be able to hear our buddy Aaron Weatherford.
It is a nice tone to hear.
I tried to talk him into doing basketball too, but I don't think he wants to make that drive.
Where does he live?
He lives down in the Arkadelphia area.
Oh, wow.
Now rolling to the right is Brentley. Harrison chasing him down. Ball's tipped. Oh, boy, and I think Jesse thought he had a pick for sure on that one.
Yeah, I think he would have had it were not tipped.
Tipped away. Was that Whitley who got his hands
on it? No, it's Mosby.
You're right, yeah. And I think Jesse might have been able to get to that ball. I don't know. It would have been close. Wouldn't have been something. Give him the defensive touchdown, too. He's got one receiving, got one rushing, or a couple rushing. Now he just needs a return game and a defensive touchdown to get them all. Is that the football version of a hat trick?
I think it would be. Or a triple-double.
Quadruple double.
Yeah.
Brentley fakes this one. Here comes the pressure. Fell down was Whitley. Throws this one deep. And Jesse's got it. Jesse's got the pick at the 5. He's going to come back, get some blocks across the 15, and trying to break tackles and tripped up at the 26, 27-yard line. Come on, Jesse Knight. Boy, oh boy.
Oh, it's a special kid.
My goodness gracious. I hope
he's got the chain. He has the Hornet chain.
Somebody make sure you get that on video. Get Matt on that one as he's got the chain. Whatever Matt's got to do, tell Matt to chase down number 20 and get that chain on camera.
Matt's way down the inside.
I don't care. Matt can run.
Well, Kristen could get him on video. He's wearing it right now if you can get him down there.
He does have it on. Matt's on the move, though. Matt's going to get it. Matt's on the move, baby.
Not at that speed, he's not.
Hey, Jesse ain't going anywhere. He's going to sit down here and watch TV. All right, so 3:49 to go in our first half. The Hornet offense back on the field at the 27. Inspect in motion. They'll hand this one up the middle to Candler. Candler running by. Oh, what a block by Big Baby. Big Baby got the pancake on that one. Lord have mercy.
Big Baby trying to hurt people.
Watch Big Baby pulling tackle.
Oh, no. Oh, Lord. Oh, he hurt that man.
Oh, my goodness.
Somebody go pull that man out of the dirt.
Oh, my goodness. That needs a replay all by itself. Lord have mercy, Andrew Chamberlain. All right, so that's second down. He got 9 on that one. Now Pierce looking as he's got Crawford and Candler to his left. He fakes it. Pierce wants to throw deep, throwing deep into the post. He's got Dez down there. Oh, good defense. As at the last second, Watson Chapel got in there and knocked it away. And I tell you, I know Pierce is trying to spread the love out, but he got to look at 16 on that one. Brookhagen was there on that one. Who's he calling? Who's Jesse calling on the iPad?
Oh, me? You want this? Richard Johnson there with it. He's ready for the next level, I promise you.
So third down and a yard. Candler the back. I believe that's Candler. I can't tell for sure. It is. Candler to the left side of Pierce, and now timeout as Horton wants to talk about this one. 3:02 left in our first half.
3rd-and-1. What are we talking about?
A first down. All right.
Possibly.
Our weekly coaches show brought to you every week at American Pie Pizza by American Pie Pizza. Join us Tuesdays at American Pie Pizza for Hornets Live at 7 p.m. located at 9709 Maumelle Boulevard. Order online at ampipizza.com. So I know you guys have missed us. We've been away for a couple of weeks on our Hornets Live. We do have the bye week coming up this week, so I'm not 100% certain we're going to be at American Pie Pizza, but we do still owe you 2 shows. We'll be back with you for sure on November the 9th. That would be 7 days from Tuesday, right? Yeah. So
I think you're right.
On November the 9th, we will be back at American Pie Pizza for sure. And then win or lose on that after the first round of the playoff, after our win in the first round of the playoffs, we will be right back there at November 16th at American Pie Pizza once again. So at least 2 more shows from American Pie Pizza. You guys make sure you join us. And the nights that you can go there any night of the week. Tuesdays are $2 Tuesdays, so you get $2 off.
That's my favorite
large
night.
Pizza and $2 off your favorite adult beverage.
And you can get a Pizookie any night.
Yes, you can, and boy, they are so
I'm
good.
going to try a peanut butter one.
You got to. All right, so here we go, Pierce. And that's offsides and a PI roofing penalty.
Give that 5 and a first down.
Turn that PI roofing penalty into a McClarty Nissan first down.
Combo. Nice. I like that.
I see Rod down there finally.
Rod?
Down here at the end left.
Yeah.
So that's a McClarty Nissan first down, and the Hornets, a new set of downs with 3:01 to go here in the half. Jesse back in at running back. Try to get him one more score before the half's over.
It's going to happen.
So Pierce. Now Rogers goes in motion to the left. Pierce gets the snap. And fighting over it, gives it to Jesse. Jesse breaks free. Across the 40, cuts a man. And at the 30, trying to drag him down, and they will finally pull him down at the 20-yard line.
He was touched in the backfield.
Goodness gracious. Jesse Knight just broke off another huge one. He had to rip the ball away from Weston in the backfield. Watson Chapel could have tackled them both, and instead Jesse just spin move, disappears, and ends up at the 19-yard line. McClarty Nissan, first down for the Hornets.
He's got to be close to 150 yards, too.
Yeah, I think you're right, Jesse.
I mean, he had a 50-yard gallop all the way for a 6, and that was every bit of 50 there.
Just about 40 at least. So now Crawford is the back. He'll move to the left side with his hoodie on.
I think Crawford gets cold.
I guess so. He'll hand it to Crawford. Crawford on the cold on this run. Cuts inside of the 20. Another cut, spin move at the 10. And down to the 6-yard line. And that'll be a McClarty Nissan first down. It'll be first and goal for the Hornets. Oh, Crawford wanted to get rewarded with the touchdown, but Knight's in the game instead. So Jesse will get back in there, and he'll try to get the reward for starting this drive with the interception. Now Pierce. Dez line to the left, Speck to the right. Jesse in the pistol formation behind Pierce. Pierce gives it away. Jesse, left side, big hole. Got into the 5, tripped up to the 2-yard line, and that'll bring up second and goal. And now Crawford will get a chance at the touchdown here. Horton trying to be liberal here with his running backs, get them all a touch. They're all seniors, so you want to keep the running back room happy and let these seniors eat tonight.
Well, 20 going to eat no matter what he does.
That's right.
The other 2 are very talented at the same time in different aspects as well. That was just He's a different level.
Watch for that big push on the left side again. Now Pierce is going to go under center. They're going to go QB1 sneak from the 2, and he's in. Touchdown, Hornets, as Weston Pierce scores, and the Hornets now lead this one 41-6.
There you go. Told you we were going to do it before halftime.
Use right. See if I can copy and paste my Twitter here real quick.
What you did.
Well, I'm just trying to be quick about it, because these things happen so quickly. So now Brookhagen, the birthday boy, in to kick the extra point. Compton will hold.
We got to get birthday boy a touchdown. Message, run it into Horton next play.
Kick is up, and kick is good. And the Hornets have extended this lead out to 42-6.
Rolling clock.
Should be for the rest of this one.
What you got there?
Oh,
What you putting on
I'm just updating my Twitter over here real quick. Sorry for the silence.
See this?
Yeah. Just an update. It's 42-6.
42-6, bud. Of course, that was in the first quarter.
All right, so we're ready here. 1:32 left in our first half. Stick with us for our Akel's Wholesale halftime show, as we'll have the stats from this first half as well as scores from other games around the state. Some good ones across the state. It's an interesting week, really, as we start to look at seedings and everything going on across the state, and some good games tonight to kind of try to set up those seedings. So Kemp, the kick deep, and
Good
fair
kick.
catch called for. Bobble drop, got to pick it up quickly, and now he can't advance this. He's down there since he called fair catch. And so they'll start this drive from the 26. Yeah. Took a few extra hits because of it.
Mosby going in there still limping a little bit in the field. I'm telling you.
Jesse got a little limp as he comes out too, but I think that might just be the.
That's Jesse's walk.
I'm feeling good limp.
Yeah. It's a little swagger to your dagger.
Oh, did Bryson Warren? He did. Bryson Warren hit a game winner in their game in Atlanta tonight.
Well, that's what you do when you're 16.
That boy is something.
Yeah.
Something.
There are definitely some of those in this state for sure.
A nice chat with his dad this week.
Yeah, because Steve is the know-all for your source for high school basketball.
Yeah, I guess. Something.
In the state of Arkansas
It's been a
and
fun
surrounding areas.
Brentley hands this one off. Big hole up the middle. Nice carry there. Gives a
solid little run back.
Is that Mosby running with him, taking him down? I missed
He was
it.
riding.
Yeah, it is Mosby. He's hurt. Is Mosby going to hobble off real quick?
It's a fast hobble.
He kind of got crumpled there at the end of that. Looking at that one, it was just kind of a weird play where he tried to stop and pull him down. Let's hope he's okay. He hurries and makes his way to the bench, and he just needs a minute. Brookhagen replaces him, so birthday boy out there going to get an opportunity for another sack. So 1:15.
Where is the Brew Show? I do not see him on there. There he is. He told us we're awesome.
And Brentley hands this one off up the middle again, and maybe 2 yards out to the 40.
I want to see a meeting of that running back and number 5 in the hole.
Yeah. Johnson was in there. He'll come out as Jordan Harrison gets back into the game. Caleb George reminds us the rolling clock doesn't start until after halftime. Thank you, forehead. That's why you have that vast knowledge, sir. We appreciate you. So Brentley gets the snap, and he's going to roll to his left. Hornets trying to run him down as Whitley gets knocked down. Now gets around the corner. Oh, boy, it was about to be a hit. And instead, there's a PI roofing penalty.
Nico saved him.
Jesse Knight was ready to make another highlight play there.
He's like, I was trying to get there. I just didn't get there. Nico grabbed him. I don't know what happened. Come on. You think if you taped his hands to his sides, he could still talk?
No, he couldn't.
No,
not at all.
It's the white gloves, looking like Mickey Mouse. He's like,
it's not the white gloves I was thinking about.
No.
All right, so we're going to discuss this. I believe this is going to be a hold on Watson Chapel, but we'll see.
If we had a microphone,
yeah,
that would be my pick.
Have you seen the James Whitley backflip?
No.
Oh, dude, it's a thing of beauty. After the Jacksonville game,
James Whitley can do a backflip?
Bro, I'm going to have to find it. I think I may have taken video of it. It's a thing of beauty.
That's great.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. All right,
See,
so
Grant Morgan did one in the locker room too. He's got like that.
his is like the running, like like you see a cheerleader do, the running backflip.
Oh, James is.
Hey, it's pretty sweet though.
In football gear.
I think Watson Chapel may be taking a knee here. Nope, they're going to hand it off up the middle, and another big hole as that's McGarrah waiting for him in the hole, makes the tackle. I believe that was McGarrah. Yeah, it is 51. McGarrah makes that tackle, and so now down to 25 seconds. Oh, 16. We just lost. Okay, I've talked a lot of crud about our clock. Why is it skipping 2 seconds every time? Now McClure going to make the tackle, and that'll be the last play of our first half. So after a half of play, the Hornets are dominating this one here on senior night. Maumelle leads 42-6.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Stick with us as we get back with our Akles Wholesale halftime show.
You ready for this? Home field advantage is such a huge deal in football, and I think it's a huge deal in the mortgage world too. That's why we're a local company. We have in-house processing and underwriting, and that enables me to make sure that my customers have a great experience from kickoff to the closing table. That's just what we want to do, is give them a great experience.
With Cornerstone Home Lending, you'll always have the home field advantage. Text DIO to 36260 to get started today.
Akles Carpet One is so much more than a flooring store.
Get our waterproof luxury vinyl for only $2.49 a square foot. When we install any hard surface floor, receive a free $100 labor credit for every 200 square feet you buy. When we install your floor, your installation is guaranteed for life. And get free pad and installation on every carpet purchase. Check out our high-quality collection of all wood cabinets. Get 50% off store-wide and get no interest financing for 36 months.
If you don't love your floor, we'll replace it for free. We make it beautiful for less.
You could try selling your car on your own, but that could take forever. McClarty Nissan will pay cash for your car today. That's right, we'll give cash right now for your used vehicle, even if it's not a trade. It's fast, it's easy, and we'll give you a lot more money for your trade than any other dealer. Visit one of McClarty Nissan's 3 locations or at McClartyNissan.com right now. And remember, the reason we pay so much for your used vehicle is because we're the #1 Nissan dealer.
At American Pie Pizza, we use only the best and freshest ingredients to ensure the product we put on your table is at its peak for your enjoyment. Our pizzas are thin crust and considered by some as the best around. And as a locally owned small business, our goal has always been to provide a great product at a great price and give back to our local communities. This is why we are excited to be the host of Hornets Live every Tuesday night during football season. Come see us at 7 p.m. every Tuesday and get the latest scoop on your Hornets while enjoying the best pizza, salads, wings, and sandwiches in Central Arkansas. And don't forget about our daily lunch specials and trivia nights on Thursdays from 7 to 9 p.m. So come see us at 9709 Maumelle Boulevard. Call in your order at 501-758-8800. Order online at www.ampiepizza.com.
So you know how in the fourth quarter of a football game, when the game's on the line, it actually gets kind of stressful, and that's not how a home loan process should be. When you're a week away from closing, which is the fourth quarter, you shouldn't have stress. And that's what at Cornerstone we want to take away. We want that to be a stress-free experience for you. We want it to be that blowout victory.
Text DIO to 36260 to get started on the home mortgage process today.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Hornets' Nest as we get ready. We're about 6 minutes from the start of the second half, and here for the Ackles Wholesale halftime show. And as we watch the band do their thing, and I know I feel like I got to give this reminder every week. I was clearing copyright claims off of YouTube today, which was a lot of fun. But the biggest reason why we can't really do the sound is we don't want YouTube to kick us off during the game for sure. We can deal with copyright claims after the fact, but they'll kick us off and all that good stuff. So that is why you don't have the band music, but maybe we can fix that in the future. But as we get going on our Ackles halftime show, I'm going to go through first half stats. First, we'll go ahead and talk about how we got to where we are, this 42-6 halftime lead. Jesse Knight had a 4-yard touchdown run to get things started. Brookhaven's kick was good. Jesse Knight would then score on a 31-yard touchdown pass from Weston Pierce. Brookhaven kick would be good. And then Jordan Candler with 2:12 to go in the first quarter would score the third Hornet touchdown of the first quarter as he'd score from 15 out. Brookhaven kick would be good. And then Knight with 42 seconds left in the half broke off the 50-yard touchdown run, and they gave the Hornets a 28-0 lead. Nelson had a 49-yard interception return on the pick six that got the only score on the board of the night for Watson Chapel. The Hornets would score quickly after that as Jason Crawford would score from 7 yards out, and that would make it 42-6. And then the Weston Pierce 2-yard touchdown run, 35-6, and the Weston Pierce 2-yard touchdown run made it 42-6. Total yards in our first half, Watson Chapel ran the ball 20 times. They gained 35 yards. Net yards. They gained 24 total yards. They have a total net yards of 61 yards in the first half. The Hornets, 309 yards in that first half, 271 on the ground, 38 through the air. Another big stat in that first half, the Hornets 6 for 6 on third down. Individually, Jesse Knight leading the way on everybody, 15 carries, 201 yards, 2 touchdowns, averaging 13 yards a touch. Crawford, 5 carries, 37 yards and a touchdown. Candler, 4 carries, 28 yards and a touchdown. And Weston Pierce, 2 carries, 5 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, Jesse Knight leads the way there as well. 2 catches, 37 yards and a touchdown. Hunter Speck had the 1 catch for 1 yard. For Watson Chapel, their leading stat man, Williams, 10 carries for 49 yards. And then from there, it goes downhill. A lot of guys with negative yardage. Brantley in that first half, 2 out of 10 for 22 yards and an interception. Walker came in and got a little bit of time. He was 1 out of 2 for 15 yards. Watson Chapel, 3 out of 12 for 37 yards and 1 interception. No touchdowns in the first half. So the Hornets really did anything and everything they wanted in the first half. It'll be interesting to see just how well they play here in our second half as are we doing the old bull ring thing we used to do back when it was allowed in high school? It almost looks like that's what they're about to do over here for the Watson Chapel warm-up. They don't allow that, I don't think, in high school anymore. We're not allowed to be mean and hit people hard. But let me jump over here to the Fearless Friday scoreboard, and we'll get you some Ackles Wholesale halftime scores. In 7A, some good ones. At the half, this is a big one. Bryant leads North Little Rock 14-6 and a good one at the half. Bryant is in that Murderers Row final 3, and they're getting pushed tonight by North Little Rock. Fort Smith, Northside, and Cabot tied up at the half, 14 all. Conway leads Catholic 20-0. Springdale trails Bentonville 28-0. Bentonville West over Fort Smith Southside 12-0. Fayetteville leads Rogers Heritage 35-7, and Rogers over Harbor 21-7. But we'll keep an eye on those top 2 scores in 7A as Bryant and Cabot both in battles at the half. It's Cabot tied at 14, and the Hornets lead North Little Rock 14-6. In 6A, El Dorado leads Searcy 31-16 at the half. Jonesboro leads Sylvan Hills 17-7 at the half. Marion up 7-0 over Sheridan. Greenwood leads Van Buren 21-0. Russellville leads Mountain Home 35-0. Parkview leads Siloam Springs 14-10. And at the half, Benton leads Lake Hamilton 28-21. And that dream season for Benton continues as they're looking to win the 6A outright with a victory there before we head into the final state or in the state playoffs. In 5A, Little Rock Christian bouncing back in a big way as they are handling Jacksonville 42-6. Fearless Friday does not have the right score. Maybe I need to tag them in my Twitter, or maybe they should just watch our stream. Maumelle leads 42-6, not 36-6. Pulaski Academy up on BB, 30-7. That one in the second quarter. Batesville over Greene County Tech, 21-17. Win over Forest City, 40-0. Nettleton, 7-0 lead, and a good one at the half over Valley View. Brooklyn leads Paragould, 28-0. Camden Fairview, 28-21 over Hot Springs at the half. Greenbrier leads Alma 24-7. Harrison over Clarksville 7-0. Farmington leads Pea Ridge 34-14, and Valonia leads Morrilton at their place 35-14 as Valonia and Greenbrier are on a collision course for a 5A West showdown to win the conference. As said, Greenbrier leads at the half 24-7. In 4A, let's see, Shiloh Christian at the half 55-6 over Gravett. Batesville Southside leads Little Rock Mills 51-14. Stuttgart, big lead over Lone Oak at the half, 24-14. Pocahontas over Blytheville, 20-7. Cave City leads Gosnell, 14-0. Jonesboro Westside, 14-12 over Highland. Truman, 22-7 over Rivercrest. Ozark leads Lamar, 21-7. Pottsville over Dover, 35-8. Dardanelle, 13-7 over Waldron. No score between Robinson and Ashdown at the half. Fountain Lake leads Haskell Harmony Grove 21-14. Monticello over Dumas 13-7. Warren over Hamburg 42-3. And DeWitt leads Star City 14-0 at the half. In 3A, Lincoln and Lavaca tied at 15. Charleston leads West Fork 8-7. Harding Academy over Newport in a close one 7-3. Hoxie leads Osceola 14-0. Manila over Walnut Ridge 27-6. Perryville over Baptist Prep 14-7. Booneville leads Paris 21-10. Danville over Mayflower 32-20. Atkins 20-14 over Two Rivers. And let's see, Prescott leads Jessieville 20-13. Rison 22-20 over Camden Harmony Grove. Smackover 18-0 over Drew Central. And McGee leads Dollarway 42-6. And in 2A, Poinsett County 24-6 over Mark Tree. Bigelow, their great season continues. They lead Hector 14-0 at the half. Quitman 21-6 over Mountainburg. Mount Ida 20-7 over Gurdon. Desark 22-0 over England. Dierks leads Mineral Springs 43-0. Foreman over Parker's Chapel 22-6. Lafayette County 14-0 over Murfreesboro, and Fordyce 28-0 over Hampton. And that wraps up your Akles Wholesale halftime scores. And that'll pretty much wrap up our Akles Wholesale halftime show, as we are just about 90 seconds from the start of our second half, as both teams are out in their respective end zones warming up and getting ready. The winds are still blowing about as hard as they were at kickoff. It's about 52 degrees out there, so great night for football. And I believe the head hog has made his way out of the stadium, I think. I think that happened earlier in the first half as this thing started to get out of hand. And so we'll see how Horton handles things here in the second half with a big lead. Obviously, we want to give some honor to our seniors, give them an opportunity to come off the field and get that standing ovation they definitely deserve. And this is going to be got to be a good feeling here, as they should be able to finish this victory up, as we'll have the running clock for the entire second half of this one, and we'll see how this one finishes up. But we're about a minute from second half, so I'm going to take a break, grab a drink of water, and when we come back, we'll have the second half of Maumelle and Watson Chapel. All right, Hornet fans, we are back.
Here we go.
Brookhagen will be the kickoff man to start the second half.
Onside kick.
That would be great, wouldn't it? I mean, PA would do it. Why can't we?
We're not PA.
That's true. We learned that a few weeks ago.
It was a little rough, Steve. It was a little rough.
All right, so Brookhagen set to kick this one off. He'll kick it deep. Returnable, nope, out of bounds.
Kicked it too deep.
Watson Chapel will get start this drive at the 35-yard line.
PI roofing penalty on the play.
Brookhagen put a little extra leg into that one. So, all right, I hope you are scouting that roster over there, Andy, because I have a feeling we're going to go deep into that roster in this second half.
I'm ready.
We're going to be calling some numbers that we don't remember.
Cookies and everything under the sun. And I'm sad we're finding out about this last game of the season here.
Yeah.
So we're going to put in an order for that next time.
Yes, we are.
Like, we know that your son's playing in Arkansas, but you're going to have to be here to cook. So, yeah, about that.
All right, so here we go. Starting the second half at quarterback. Looks like it's going to be Walker Jr. Nope, never mind. It's still going to be Brentley. Marquez Brentley is still in there. Brentley gets the snap. He'll hand this one to the left side, trying to stretch it out. Whitley coming with it. Nico there and says no, sir, as Whitley and Nico combined for that one. Good job. McGarrett was actually the one that was stretching that one out initially, and then Whitley comes in to help clean it up with Nico.
Predator sneaking in there for another one.
Nico.
I don't know if he can sneak anywhere, to be quite honest.
Nico trying to give me a lot of extra highlights for his highlight clip, I think. I haven't even started on his yet.
Oh, Lord.
Need to find some Predator pictures.
Totally.
Every sack just pop up with the Predator.
Yes. Just squatted down.
Yes.
Turned over his arm. Yeah.
All right, so second
Probably
down.
One of my favorite characters ever.
Second and 16. Brentley fakes it, looking to throw, steps up into the pocket, rolls to his right, being chased away.
Arm.
Oh, boy, Nico was being held. They don't call it. Pace is going to get there and push him out of bounds. He gains about 4 on that one. That'll bring up a second or third down and about 12.
Held by nobody.
Who
are you? Get off me.
Yeah. I think this is we need to start the we want Nico in basketball chant or hashtag or whatever we need to do to make sure it happens that Nico's playing basketball.
We want Nico.
In a few weeks.
We want Nico.
All right.
On the right track?
Yeah, yes. Now we just got to add a hashtag to it. All right, so Brentley, he wants to just toss this one up to the left. Well, that's offensive pass interference. They don't call it, but goodness gracious.
Threw Timmons to the ground.
I don't know how you don't
Literally
call that.
just tossed him. Like, we have no camera. Oh, look, a little late there. A little late on that one.
Timmons in on that coverage.
We were zoomed in.
I think our camera person was still eating cookies.
Sorry, they're good cookies.
They are really good cookies. Once again, thank you to the chain, please.
Too bad she can't see us or hear us.
They have fed she can hear us. She hears us.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She watches and listens.
Get with it, lady.
Yeah. Put the cookies down.
Or bring them over here. We'll help.
All right, so fourth down. Watson Chapel on the punt. We'll see. Do they kick it to him this time? Snap is low. Yes. Kick is almost blocked. That's Max coming up to it. Max is going to get a chance to return it across midfield. 45 and hit hard at the 42. Breaks that tackle. And inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. And the Hornets will get great field position to start this first drive of the second half. And they're marking this one at the 40. That's where the Hornets will start. Make it the 40-yard line.
Just how mad is Jesse Knight not getting a return punt in this game?
So running clock for the entirety of our second half. That ought to put Coach Shook's mind at ease. So you don't have to worry about Coach Shook. Yeah.
Yeah, for the clock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That should put his mind at ease for the second half.
Okay, I don't have to hit this button. No stop. Just keep it going, bud.
So Knight in motion. They'll give it away to him.
Knight
trying to get the corner. 40-yard line. Across the 30. Got a block there, and he's going to cut back inside. Stays in bounds at the 25. Across the 20 to the 18-yard line.
He put both heels on the white side and said, I'm going this way. I'm not going out of bounds. Hold on.
Man, all the way down to the 18. Another McClarty Nissan first down for Jesse Knight.
How?
Just insane. Just insane.
It's like playing a video game.
It's almost unfair. All right.
How is he not running back all season?
Yeah. Now Knight in motion again. They'll flip it to him. He cuts up the middle. Got a room across the 10. Hurdles a man at the 10.
That's
to the
first.
5 down to the 2-yard line. Give him the 1.
You're trying
another
to put
McClarty
another
Nissan first down. Put the hurdles out there. The man can high jump too.
Jesse Henry over the middle.
My goodness gracious. Stop it.
Change his last name.
And Knight will come out of the game here, and let's see who's going to get rewarded. Will it be the QB1 push?
Well, you got King Henry, so he's the Knight. Knight.
Yes. Who is that? Is that Harrison at running back? Please make it happen. Make it happen.
Let the big man eat.
Pierce. He's going to get the snap under center.
This has got to happen.
Oh, he dropped it.
No!
Weston dropped it.
No!
The Hornets are going to fall on it. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1.
We get a second chance at this.
Oh, man.
This is incredible.
So let's see. Harrison's still back there.
Crowning moment right
Who's
here.
at fullback? I can't tell.
I don't know.
Pierce hands it away. Harrison push it through. Touchdown! Big man! Fat man touchdown as Harrison gets in the end zone. Jordan Harrison
Somebody
with the
get
score.
up off the ground.
Yes, sir. Tell Matt he's got to find 58.
It's not going to be hard.
That a boy Jordan Harrison.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Brandon Jacobs in the backfield again here. That's great.
That is beautiful.
Big hug with him and Nico on the sideline.
Gotta love it.
Jesse is directing the crowd. And we've got an extra point to kick.
Now Brookhagen on to kick the extra point. Compton gets the hold. Kick is up. Kick is good. And the Hornets lead 49-6.
Where's the celebration? Can you say running back by committee? Next thing we'll see is 72 in the backfield.
Yes.
Can you Big Baby got to have a touchdown for somebody call Horton right now.
We got to figure out a way to make it happen for sure.
Tackle eligible. Maybe catch a football better than catch a basketball. You got this, big guy. We're behind you. I'll give you a high five if I can reach that high.
I love the creativity out of Coach Horton tonight, man. This is fun.
That's how you make it fun.
You're right, Andy. That's the point, man. It's been such a struggle the last 2 weeks.
The clock is still running. It's not going to stop. So you're not going to have a lot of time to do this. So get them out of there. Get back on the field. Try to hit 100.
I believe that's 5 or 6 different guys to score a touchdown so far tonight.
Jesse's got 3. So
Candler and Crawford each have 1.
Yeah.
Pierce has got 1, and now Harrison's got 1. Goodness.
That's
so
funny.
Kemp ready to kick this one off. Crawford getting the dance on.
Crawford having. Where's Jesse? Guarantee he's dancing too.
Oh, Crawford kicks that one deep.
Another PI roofing penalty on the play. What are we doing? What are we doing?
So from the 35 is where Watson Chapel will start this drive.
I think 5 is taking a break.
He's taking a break to get in on offense. Pierce is not. Well,
he's over there.
Yeah. He's probably going to get back in on offense.
And Nico over the middle for 55.
We have cleared the bench for the defense. This is all second teamers. I see Big Kyle Vance, Richard Johnson, Hilliard at linebacker.
Let's get some stops.
Taylor playing over here at corner. So yeah, you've got a bunch of guys that are getting an opportunity to play here in this blowout as it's 49-6.
Okay, the clock is still running. Can you get the ball off the field? Y'all are killing us here. We're trying to put points on the board, sir.
We have got to get the
There's got to be a Big Baby touchdown or a Nico touchdown. It hadn't happened this year. It did last year.
Rentley gets it. He'll hand it up the middle. Nice little seam there as he crosses the 40, dragging guys to the 45-yard line. Be a gain of 7 for Watson Chapel.
Why is Crawford playing defense?
Why not?
Coach, I want to play defense. Okay.
Oh, somebody's not happy about it because they got to come off the field. Who is that?
Is that Jesse?
Is it Jesse? You got to hurry. It is Jesse. Jesse's going to have to get off the field really quickly, and he will. He'll get off before they snap.
He never wants to come out.
He's like, I want on. Now they'll throw at Crawford and missed him on the back little curl.
Crawford's like, I can play D-back.
They went after him immediately. 3rd down now.
I don't know if Jesse is talking trash or trying to beg the coaches to get back in the game.
I feel like
He's talking to Kemp, so he's like, hey, man, am I kicking off next time?
I feel like Jesse snuck his way onto the field on that play.
Oh, he did.
Wait, where's 20? Play corner.
He's playing nose guard.
He went in for 5.
Nico, Jesse, same difference. You know, they're almost the same size.
So 3rd down and 3. They'll hand this one up the middle. That's
Oh,
Hilliard.
wow.
And Whitley. Is that Whitley or McGarrah?
It's neither.
Who is that? 58? I told you we're going to go deep in
Mystery
it.
man. 58's
56
Harrison.
Is that 56 Anthony Diaz, maybe?
Maybe.
I cannot tell. That may have been Diaz, though. It looks like a 56.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's 56.
I believe that was Anthony Diaz in on there. Whitley is still in the game.
And why is he not calling the plays? Were they got him playing strong safety?
Which, remember, Whitley's going to be your leader of that part of the defense this next season.
He calls the plays this year.
Yeah. All right. So 4th down and 2.
Oh, come on. Y'all got to get a stop here, guys.
Brentley gets the snap, hands it to the
Oh,
right
come on,
side.
come
That's
on.
going to be a 1st down. And tripped up.
Fiddlesticks.
And I think that is Diaz again. No, that's Whitley on that tackle. So Whitley gets that one. That'll be a 1st down as we're down to 2 minutes to go. And I'm going to have a lot of time to kill before I call Randy Rainwater at 10:18 tonight.
Oh, it's only 8:45. Oh, wow.
And I told him, though, he's never allowed to stick Luke Matheson in front of me again.
Yeah. Make sure that doesn't happen.
Cabo said he'd make sure Luke calls it his designated time this time.
It's dirty.
All right, so now Brentley. Here comes Whitley, I believe. No, that's Hilliard at the sack. Karsten Hilliard gets a sack in the backfield, and Brentley slow to get up as Richard Johnson does the sportsmanlike thing and picks him up off the turf.
Get up, bud. Let me help you.
So 90 seconds left in our 3rd quarter. And so 2nd down and a long way to go. 2nd and 17.
Down and the clock's still running. The clock's still running. Kind of sad about the clock running in this game, to be honest.
Well, Watson Chapel's still got to play another game. They got
really?
another game next week. Yeah, I mean, remember, next week is week 10, technically. We actually get a bye week finally. Oh, Kyle Vance in the backfield to get the tackle.
Hello.
Boy, Vance gets a big play.
It's a feast. Everybody's eating.
Maybe a yard on that one. Bring up a 3rd down as we're down under a minute. Big 99 getting the shout out here as Kylan Vance makes that tackle. And 3rd down and 15. Nope, 3rd and 17. Vance is a large human being.
Yes, he is. Built a lot like myself.
Now Brentley, look, Vance coming again as they'll roll to the other side. Got a man over the middle if he's looking. Ball's overthrown.
Don't throw the
and
flag.
Incomplete.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I was with you.
You know
I
what
was
doesn't
like,
happen? The clock doesn't stop.
no, and that will take us to the end of the 3rd as it's going to be a 4th down and 17 as we head to the Acre Family Pharmacy 4th quarter.
Well, here we go. The last one from this spot for us this year.
All right, so that'll do it. 3 quarters down, the Hornets lead 49-6.
My name is Brandon Aker. I'm the owner and pharmacist here at Aker Family Pharmacy in Maumelle. So here in our pharmacy, we like to focus on a hyper-personalized relationship with our patients, and that continues into our service sets. So we offer free delivery, curbside vaccinations, as well as custom compounded medications, including extended hours as well. I think you don't know the level of intimacy that you're going to get with your patients until you really get in it, and I can't imagine doing anything else.
All right, welcome back. We're ready for our Acre Family Pharmacy 4th quarter. Reminder of our sponsors, PI Roofing, sponsoring our penalty flags. Nobody guarantees quality more than we do. Currently offering 50% off custom gutters and gutter covers. Call 501-707-3542 for more info. All right, Andy, this should be a riveting 4th quarter as we get ready here.
Oh, there I am.
There, you're back
hey, now that's nice. Thanks, producer. Appreciate that.
That's why we're hiring him an assistant.
He needs an assistant.
All right, so Brentley,
Push buttons.
that ball's on the
Bumble!
ground and going to be picked up.
And it's our
covered
ball.
by Watson Chapel.
Yeah, everybody run on the field.
Yeah.
You got to run to the ball.
Turn it over either way. So it'll be turnover on downs. Clock never started.
Hey,
so
it's fine.
just gives us more time to have fun.
Big baby a tailback.
So let's
Big
see
baby a tailback.
what they decide
Big
to do.
Baby run the ball.
Pierce's night is obviously over. Big Baby's night looks to be over.
Big Baby run the ball. Get your helmet, kid. I don't see a 5.
Here comes Crawford to get back in the game.
How'd you tell?
Mm-hmm. All right, so coming out at quarterback is going to be Compton. And again, this is going to be a lot of fun. Is that McClure playing wide receiver? I think that's Skylar McClure over here at wide receiver.
He's ready to go, man.
So Compton gets the snap. He'll hand this one away up the middle. Spin move by.
Wow. That was actually a great
here
move.
Across the 30, 20. He's going to score down to the 10, 5. Touchdown, Hornets. What a run by Jaden Worsham. My goodness, where'd you come from?
Woo.
Wow.
Spin move in the backfield, put it on the board.
What a play there by Worsham to score on that play.
Well, wow.
I'm with you. Holy moly.
One play, 6 points. That really just happened.
Oh, man. How long of a run was that?
50.
Was that from the 40? So 40-yard run?
40, 50.
Wow.
It was longer than 50 because he traveled a long way.
Well, we took him down back here. It was around the 40. I think that's right.
I'm just saying he ran a.
Yeah.
He was on the other hash when they had the ball. If you counted Jesse's yards all over the field, that'd be fun. You have to have a GPS tracker to keep up with him.
Yeah, we don't have that. All right, so.
I just want to ride on a telestrator.
Brookhagen on for the extra point. Another one. High snap, gets it down, kick is up, and good. And just like that, the Hornets go up 56-6.
50-point lead, and the clock's still running.
Okay. So that was quick. Let me jump over here and remind you of some of our other sponsors.
I was kind of expecting to see 5, but I guess we're not going to see him.
I don't
Big
think
Baby did go out to go on the special teams there.
Okay. So tonight's not completely over.
I had to put my helmet on for a play. What's going on?
Reminder of our good hands catch of the game brought to you by the Brooke Brolo Insurance Agency, your Maumelle Hornet All-State Insurance agent. Call 501-945-0899 to get a quote today. Now, before this kickoff, I need to remind you of our moving for the future, as we've got this big vote. It is going on now. If you have not voted yet,
vote.
Your last opportunity will be Tuesday, November the 2nd. Vote yes. And listen, I don't care where you are in Central Arkansas, because this vote yes is actually going to benefit not just PCSSD.
Why?
This vote will also benefit. I know that the Little Rock School District is currently doing the same thing, as they're having a similar vote. But for our purposes, remember, this will benefit us here at Maumelle High School. We will be able to add an indoor facility for the baseball as well as football teams, indoor workout rooms, which are much desperately needed, as well as that ball's on the ground. It's going to be picked up by the Hornets, and it's going to be Jesse. Oh, he dropped it, and I think Watson Chapel may end up with this. Let's see what they say as they unpile it. Jesse's got to be mad at himself, as he would have had the recovery, but he doesn't, as Watson Chapel did come out of there with that. It just squirted right out of Jesse's hands.
He's still mad.
Yeah, Jesse had it, and Jesse's still fighting for it down there. Now he'll hop up.
He's the only one on the ground.
But you guys make sure.
Up 50 points, and the kid is over there beating the grass up because he didn't catch the fumble.
But you guys make sure you get out and vote yes. This is a huge deal. The baseball and softball facilities are absolutely fantastic. If you go to the PCSSD website, you'll be able to find that. All the information, there's a video on the Maumelle Sports Network page. I will reshare that video. But please vote yes on November 2nd for the restructuring of the bonds. Won't cost taxpayers any additional money. It basically just pushes the bond out for 10 extra years, but it's going to give Maumelle High School $11 million to put into this new facility, which is desperately needed here for this program.
That's a good bit of money.
Yes. Now Watson Chapel is maybe some confusion here as they try to get some new guys into the game.
They're built low to the ground.
Jaden Worsham with another Brooks Insurance Agency touchdown. We've scored a lot of those tonight, 8 of them.
We took a timeout.
So
how you take a timeout and the clock still don't stop?
It should stop for timeout.
There we go. Okay.
Crawford getting his dance on as he makes his way across the field. Oh, boy. This has been a great night here in Maumelle as the Hornets are going to get their
big baby defensive tackle.
I don't know if they want to risk that.
I don't think so.
But a good one here on
tackles
senior
like
night.
you pancakes for fun.
These are the kind of games you want for senior night, no doubt.
Or homecoming, either way.
And it's worked out just how we wanted it. Most of the guys really just that one series of the second half.
And we had a Jordan Harrison touchdown.
Yeah. J.C. Craven says Skyler played wide receiver for us in middle school. I knew Max. We've seen Max get a little time at wide receiver.
Yeah.
But first time I've seen Skyler out there at wide receiver.
Yeah. Well, we hadn't been up 50 all year.
This is very true. I mean, let's be real. I mean, Watson Chapel overmatched in this game. But, you know, these are games, there's a big play in the backfield. I think it's Hilliard among others in the backfield on that one. But
Vance.
Important. It's important to keep in mind that sorry, we didn't mean to keep that. Oh, yeah, you might want that.
Might want that too. I was going to give you the bowl.
But, I mean, it's big. You know, obviously you expect 56-6, but you think about the way the last 2 weeks have gone. It'd been easy to come into this game and sleepwalk through the first half, you know, and just not really have. So give Coach Horton a ton of credit for having these guys ready.
We got drubbed the past 2 weeks in a bad way. So now we're doing the drubbing.
Yes, so clock running, 6.5 to go here as Brentley calling out. He's gone the whole way at quarterback other than a few plays. He'll fake this, roll left, passes this one out. That ball's caught. And running folks over, big number 80. Trying to get back over
Crawford
here.
wanted to get over there and tackle him.
Damian Kai with that catch and run, and that'll be a first down for the Wildcats. Andy, I'm sad. I don't think we're going to get to see the play we wanted to see. But, hey, we got to see Harrison score a touchdown.
Yes.
I like that.
That's different.
You know we're going to play that on repeat on Twitter. I'm going to have that video out in a hurry.
Yes. You have to get the entire celebration of him running down the sideline, taking his helmet off, and being on the 50.
Oh, it's happening.
Hello.
There you go. In the backfield, the Hornets are going to fall forward for 3, maybe 4 yards out to the 47-yard line.
Not a bad run for them.
You know, I told Horton earlier that I was making those videos. I think he did that on purpose just to give Harrison some extra stuff in his video.
Yes. Jesse got close to 300 yards.
I don't know. He hadn't touched it much in the second half.
First drive, he had a pretty good bit.
I don't think he got to 3. And I think if Horton would have known he was closing in on 3, he may have continued with him out there. But now Brentley fakes it, rolls to his left. He may run with this, and he will.
Smart
taking off.
decision for him.
And he's close to a first down. Let's see if they give it to him. They do as he gets out of bounds. And that'll be enough for a Watson Chapel first down. Johnny Brew, appreciate you joining us and watching us every week and all the kind words. Definitely appreciate you being a part of our broadcast each and every week and loved being able to follow the journey of your son, John Brookhagen. And it only would have been better if he could have got that touchdown on senior night and on his birthday. So,
hang on, he ain't done.
That's true. Might get a chance, but I don't know.
Like I said, somebody needs to call Horton.
Put him in there on defense. Let him get a strip and return.
You ever hanging out with Speck on the sideline?
Yeah. The seniors are getting a much-deserved break right now. I can tell you that.
A gauntlet of a schedule the past couple weeks.
Yeah. Well, and again, 10 straight – not only that, 10 straight weeks without a bye. I mean, you finally get your bye week at the final week of the season.
Well, you could use it for sure.
Yeah.
Not now.
Reminder of our touchdown sponsor. They've sponsored 8 of them tonight. We appreciate Brooks Insurance Agency of Maumelle, your one-stop shop for all your insurance needs in Maumelle. Call 501-734-8186 to get a quote today.
Can we get a fumble?
Now I know how those announcers feel when there's big blowouts and like NFL and college games where you got to come up with the dumbest stuff to talk about in those broadcasts. I mean,
Boy, it's a close one.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, a big week, though, across the state. You think about it. I mean, the Nick Smith news just kind of took everybody, not just by surprise.
NBA players started talking about it.
Yeah, Bradley Beal making retweets.
There's a reason he did.
You know, disappointing. You know, and I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed in how the AAA handled it. But let's be real. You know, the AAA made that ruling based off of really some archaic rules that should be changed. And I know some things are going to be changed because of it. But
it's a good thing moving forward.
Absolutely. And so, and like they said, like PCSSD and North Little Rock said, while there were violations that occurred, the student, the parents, Nick Smith, none of them were intentionally trying to break any rules. It's just the way things kind of happen, and there are rules that need to be changed. And so, you know, it all came down to a piece of paper not being signed. mean, that's just how dumb this is. So Brentley rolls this one to the left, being chased down. He'll just toss this one off to Kai. Kai makes the catch inside the 15, going to be pulled down at the 13.
Do you let him score?
I mean, I don't know that they're letting them at this point, but
I said, do you let him score?
I wouldn't want to if I'm the defense here. You want to hold them out of the end zones. The defense has pitched a shutout tonight.
They have. And if we had full first-team defense, we'd probably have the ball then.
Speaking of
We're
North
going.
Little Rock,
Oh, yeah?
there's a Ware in our comments. I believe that is family of Khalil Ware, as well as our own Caden McGee.
Pretty.
This one, nice play in the backfield. The ball's on the ground, and the Hornets have it. Vance, I believe, is the one that came away with that one. Let's see. And it is Vance, and big Colin Vance is going to get to wear the turnover chain. Atta boy. Get him the chain. Get him. They got it. They got him the chain. Yes, sir. Is that Vance? Oh, sorry, 68. It's not Vance. Let me find that one. 68.
Garvey.
Kenyette Garvey. So good job there. That's the first time we've called Garvey's name this season. All right, so let's see. Looks like Barham might be the running back this drive. No, Barham's going to play wide receiver. 27. Let's go down this list.
Candler.
Oh, that's
Michael
Candler. That's sophomore Michael Candler in the backfield.
Bigger running back, too.
It's nice to see Candler. I know he had an injury early in the year and wasn't able to play.
Fast, if I remember right.
Compton bounces back there. Candler stepping over folks, and he will be hogtied, trying to break tackles, does out to the 17. Feet still going down to the 19-yard line.
That's why I like that kid.
Boy.
I remember watching him in the spring game.
That's a strong run there by Michael Candler.
We go to the hurry up here, Horton. Come on now.
See if Candler can break one off. 79 yards to the house.
You're not under center, bud. Go the other way.
Where are our offensive linemen going?
Why are we doing this?
1 minute to go. As
Candler in the backfield.
Candler and Candler. That's cool. We're going to get the Candler brothers in the backfield for this one.
That's cool for sure.
They'll move Jordan. He'll split out to the left. Michael
McClure down here too.
Will be the back. Now Jordan will move to the right side.
Might get one more play at this speed.
And the clock says 0. Play clock does. And now they're going to take a knee. So that's going to do it. The Hornets are going to get out of here with a 56-6 victory.
Send the seniors off correctly.
I'll remind you of our replay sponsor, Akel's Wholesale. Appreciate the folks at Akel's for supporting us all season long. Call 501-753-6616 for all your home improvement needs today. And as well as our friends at Acre Family Pharmacy, your local hometown pharmacy. Visit them at 1900 Club Manor Drive, Suite 101, or online at www.acrepharmacy.com. So a good one here for the Hornets. They get this victory.
Yes.
Final from Hornet Stadium, 56-6. I want to say thanks to everybody on the broadcast. I want to say thanks to everybody for joining us. Make sure you stick with us. We'll have our final stats as well as final scores from around the rest of the state. So, again, thank you to everybody who's joined us this year. We will be with you guys for the first round of the playoffs as the Hornets will be headed on the road to either Valonia or Greenbrier in week 1 of the playoffs. Next week's a bye week, so we're going to get to enjoy a little bit of time off. So, again, appreciate everybody joining us tonight. Appreciate everybody joining us all season long. If you are a business owner or you are looking for a way to sponsor a small, locally owned business that is growing and attempting to do great things for the student athletes here in Central Arkansas, please give us a shout and let's talk about our sponsorship opportunities. And we'd love to let you know what all we have to offer. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to go hear from some of our sponsors. When we get back, we'll have stats and scores from around the state.
You ready for this? Home field advantage is such a huge deal in football, and I think it's a huge deal in the mortgage world too. That's why, we're a local company. We have in-house processing and underwriting, and that enables me to make sure that my customers have a great experience from kickoff to the closing table. And that's just what we want to do, is give them a great experience.
With Cornerstone Home Lending, you'll always have the home field advantage. Text DIO to 36260 to get started today.
My name is Brandon Aker. I'm the owner and pharmacist here at Aker Family Pharmacy in Maumelle. So here in our pharmacy, we like to focus on a hyper-personalized relationship with our patients, and that continues into our service sets. So we offer free delivery curbside vaccinations, as well as custom compounded medications, including extended hours as well. I think you don't know the level of intimacy that you're going to get with your patients until you really get in it, and I can't imagine doing anything else.
Akel's Carpet One is so much more than a flooring store.
Get our waterproof luxury vinyl for only $2.49 a square foot. When we install any hard surface floor, receive a free $100 labor credit for every 200 square feet you buy. When we install your floor, your installation is guaranteed for life. And get free pad and installation on every carpet purchase. Check out our high-quality collection of all wood cabinets. Get 50% off store-wide and get no interest financing for 36 months.
If you don't love your floor, we'll replace it for free. We make it beautiful for less.
At American Pie Pizza, we use only the best and freshest ingredients to ensure the product we put on your table is at its peak for your enjoyment. Our pizzas are thin crust and considered by some as the best around. And as a locally owned small business, our goal has always been to provide a great product at a great price and give back to our local communities. This is why we are excited to be the host of Hornets Live every Tuesday night during football season. Come see us at 7 p.m. every Tuesday and get the latest scoop on your Hornets while enjoying the best pizza, salads, wings, and sandwiches in Central Arkansas. And don't forget about our daily lunch specials and trivia nights on Thursdays from 7 to 9 p.m. So come see us at 9709 Maumelle Boulevard. Call in your order at 501-758-8800. Order online at www.ampiepizza.com.
You could try selling your car on your own, but that could take forever. McClarty Nissan will pay cash for your car today. That's right, we'll give cash right now for your used vehicle, even if it's not a trade. It's fast, it's easy, and we'll give you a lot more money for your trade than any other dealer. Visit one of McClarty Nissan's 3 locations or at McClartyNissan.com right now. And remember, the reason we pay so much for your used vehicle is because we're the #1 Nissan dealer.
So you know how in the fourth quarter of a football game, when the game's on the line, it actually gets kind of stressful, and that's not how a home loan process should be. When you're a week away from closing, which is the fourth quarter, you shouldn't have stress, and that's what at Cornerstone we want to take away. We want that to be a stress-free experience for you. We want it to be that blowout victory.
Text DIO to 36260 to get started on the home mortgage process today.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Hornet Stadium as we get to watch some of our seniors take in their last few minutes here on this brand new, beautiful turf. And hate it that this is the last time a lot of these seniors, well, any of these seniors are going to take the field here at Hornet Stadium. We do got one more game left, though, so that's exciting as we get to see our guys as Nico and others, as Matt getting some good views of our guys down there celebrating, so I hope you guys are enjoying that. I'm going to jump over here to the Fearless Friday scoreboard real quick and go through some scores. And let me refresh, and we will see how things are going throughout the state. In 7A, Bryant has opened up a little more of a lead, up 24-6 in the third, and I'm sure that game's a little further along. Maybe not, since we got done quickly here tonight. Also in the third, Cabot leads Northside 21-14. Conway over Catholic 35-0. Bentonville over Springdale 42-7. Bentonville West over Southside 12-0. Fayetteville over Rogers Heritage 42-14. And Rogers leads Harbor 28-14. In 6A, some great games over there as Jonesboro leads Sylvan Hills 20-7 in the third. West Memphis over Pine Bluff 19-8. Greenwood over Van Buren 28-0. In the fourth quarter, Benton leads Lake Hamilton 28-21. Russellville leads Mountain Home 35-0. And Parkview having a struggle with Siloam Springs, only up 20-17. Other scores in 5A, Little Rock Christian, same score there as we had here, 56-6 final as they beat Jacksonville. Of course, Maumelle final 56-6 here in this one. Pulaski Academy, I don't have an update since the second quarter, but last score was 45-7. Greene County Tech over Batesville 24-21. Nettleton over Valley View 14-7. Wynn over Forest City 47-0. Brooklyn over Paragould 28-0. Camden Fairview leads Hot Springs 31-21. Greenbrier over Alma. That one, halftime's the last score we had in that one, 24-7. Harrison over Clarksville, 35-0. Farmington over Pea Ridge, 41-14. And Valonia leads Morrilton 42-14. In 4A, let's see, I really just am curious, really in just a couple of scores. Stuttgart leads Lone Oak in the third, 31-21. And then Robinson has opened things up now in the fourth quarter. Robinson leads Ashdown 21-8. So it looks like Robinson's going to finish things off and get that big victory. And let's see, other scores across 4A. Shiloh Christian 62-0 over Gravett. Batesville Southside over Little Rock Mills 51-14. That was a halftime score. Pocahontas over Blytheville 20-7. Cave City over Gosnell 14-0. Jonesboro Westside over Highland 20-18. Truman over Rivercrest 29-14. Ozark leads Lamar 28-14. Let's see, Ashdown and Robinson. Robinson leads 21-8. Fountain Lake leads Harmony Grove 28-21. Malvern over Nashville 20-6. Warren beats Hamburg 42-17. And DeWitt leads Star City 14-0 in the fourth quarter. And we've got stats now, so we'll go over our final stats here in this one. Pretty easy to see who our offensive player of the game is going to be tonight, as the Hornets rack up a total of 391 net yards, most all of that coming in the first half. Jesse Knight ends the game with 15 carries for 201 yards and 2 touchdowns, as well as 4 catches for 76 yards and a touchdown. So he's going to be just short of the 300 yards overall, as he didn't get any run in the return game tonight. So Jaden Worsham, 1 carry, 40 yards and a touchdown. Pretty good number there. Crawford, 5 for 37 and a touchdown. Candler, 4 for 28 and a touchdown. Michael Candler, 1 for 7. Weston Pierce, 3 for 5 and a touchdown. And Jordan Harrison, 1 carry, 1 yard, 1 touchdown for the big man. So Weston Pierce ends the game 5 out of 10, 77 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. For Watson Chapel, their leading gainer on the ground, Williams, 11 carries, 56 yards. Walker Jr., 13 carries for 20 yards. Everyone else had negative yardage, as the Hornets hold Watson Chapel to a grand total of 111 yards in this football game. So great job in this one. Both of these teams, as Watson Chapel will play one more game and try to avoid a winless season. The Hornets, we're going to break. A much needed and much deserved break as we head into the bye week next week. And so we'll be looking forward to that and an opportunity to rest some injured guys up. I know that Weston's still got some issues with the knee, and we're trying to get taken care of. We should be able to, we'll have Rod back by that first round playoff game. So now we just sit back and we wait. It's either going to be Greenbrier or Valonia. And that game will be played next week, next Friday night at Greenbrier. The winner of that game will be the number 1 seed in the 5A West. The loser will be the 2 seed. The Hornets will play the number 1 seed from the 5A West. That's going to do it for us here at Natural State Sports. For Will, Kristen, Matt, and my buddy Andy, we'll see you guys next week. Go Hornets.